That doesn't necessarily work either
Yeah,
because
man. Don't.
trust me, as somebody that's done that probably more than often
Don't.
in my past life, didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It never worked for me. Actually,
That's
I ended up fucking up another person. I ended up fucking up some more shit that I shouldn't even be fucking up.
still caught up, man. That's what
That's a fact.
Usher's song
That's
caught
a
up.
fact.
That's
I'm
what
just
it
gonna
is.
bring. I'm
Still
gonna bring
caught
this
up,
in.
man. Stop it. We both know what you want.
I would recommend that you probably want to walk the fuck away and just get the fuck away from that shit. Interface, man.
It's ass and titty, and that's all I see. How do you want me to approach you?
You want a real nigga.
I can't ask her masculine things just like she can't ask me feminine things. But why hate on us? We just out here trying to get your game up. That's all. That's all.
Side account
That's crazy.
for your emergency fund, your escape fund. So you couldn't even help when the nigga was hurt. That's why I say you need to find the one that really loves you, because any time a lot of women are trying to escape relationships, they're only there to because they can get taken care of. They don't got to do much.
Security.
Get the fuck out of here. That's just crazy.
What up, bro? Welcome back, and we are here. And this is your guy, B.A.412. Salute. And I'm here with my brethren.
The old man's here, man. Capital John, aka Capology Facts. Salute to everybody. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and tap in. Tune in, man. Glad to see y'all here.
Facts.
We are here.
So,
BA.
definitely. Shouts out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and X that are tuning in. And Capo, for some reason, it wouldn't allow me to attach your X profile or whatnot. It wouldn't let me add it. So it's we are still streaming on Capology Facts.
Okay.
Yeah,
because we started late.
for sure. With that being said, welcome to Get Your Game Up, episode 312. Find who likes you more. If that goes over any one of y'all heads, that means that you definitely don't got your game up. But we're here to assist you with that today. But yesterday we actually went live and we seen something super dope, and we talked about it. Last night in regards to the Cash Money versus No Limit. Oh man, y'all need to go ahead and check that out. Capo was going crazy. Master P can't breathe. He got stop jogging in place.
I went to go rewatch parts of those, and they couldn't stop doing it.
But
like,
but it was still dope, though. It was still dope to see both parties still maintaining and bringing us back to a moment in life, putting us in that good old time travel machine of dope music in an era that's unparalleled to a sense, independent labels. Well, Cash Money was independent until they got the Interscope deal or whatnot, but No Limit was super independent. Master P did his thing, and all of that good stuff. And shouts out to everybody who represented. Shouts out to everybody represented. If you want to see that recap, make sure you go back to the other video because I had to shout them out, but we're not talking about that today. We're on some other stuff. Today. A little bit more realness, not just particularly entertainment, but
that's a fact.
We know that so I want to say 5 or 6 months ago. Shout out to the lovely Kaylani.
Salute to Kaylani.
She dropped a track called Folded. And I like the track. It's solid. It's super solid, but it had to be somebody had to rebuttal that and remix it. And my brother Capo put together some work today, but Capo, talk to us before we drop this, man. Talk to us before we drop this premiere, sir.
Look, this is just all entertainment for me. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just like, let me try something and just see if I get not even get a reaction, just the reaction for y'all to see if y'all like it or not. I might be like, I might start rebuttaling things that I listen to. I might.
Track fire.
So, but I put it, I uploaded on YouTube, one on Capology Facts, and the other one is on my reaction channel. They both dope in their own, and yeah, man, I don't have too much to say. I don't, I'm just here. I mean, just giving content to the people, man. Can't say I did. I was in battle rap. I battled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
don't let the voice. I'm a true baritone. Like right now, my voice is kind of more raspier and more deeper than normal. Okay,
You about to throw
a
everybody off. You about to throw
little
everybody
bit.
off.
I have a little bit more octave than this right here. So salute to the people, man. Let me know what y'all. Go to Capology Facts on YouTube. Go subscribe over there. Hit that like button, and then go to Capo Reacts over there on YouTube. Do the same thing. They both called Fold You Back Part 1 and Part 2. All right.
All right. We have the premiere of Fold You Back. Y'all tell me what y'all think. We're gonna get into some more. We got a lot more to discuss, but we definitely gotta drop this because I think it's fire. But anyways, without further ado, Capology Facts. Talk to the people.
Let's
Ooh. You fold in love like laundry, huh? But I'm still the crease that you can't press out. You fold in my heart like you fold your clothes. Me with the lies that nobody knows. You talk peace but your eyes still cold. Posting quotes like you healed your soul. You found calm but I found clarity. You changed names but you kept that energy. Try to play peace, try to play grown, but your new vibe still sound like home. You say you're done, that's fine, that's cool, but you still hum my name when you're in that mood. You can hide behind that self-love face, but you got my fingerprints all in the clay. You folded me, but I fold you back. Turned your shade into all my tracks. You talk calm, but your voice still cracks. Every time you tell the world you're done with that. You folded me, but I flipped the pain. Turned that hurt into my champagne. You say you grew, girl, that's cap. You folded me once, I don't fold back. You love the story, not the truth. Play the heel, but you miss the proof. Talking freedom, but your chains still show. Every time my song come on, I know. You say you're peaceful, but you pique my page. Watching me glow through your quiet rage. Don't need closure, I close that chapter. You lost the king, now chase the answer. You folded me down to your guilt and pride. Now I'm too strong to stay inside. You say you good, I don't buy that line. Cause peace don't lie when it's real this time. You folded me, but I fold you back. Turned your pain into all my plans. You talk cold, but I know that act. You folded me once, I don't fold back. You folded me, yeah, you folded me. Now you scroll through memories slowly. You say you free, girl, that's cap. You folded me once, I don't fold back. folded me, but you never raised me. I just living in the crease you made.
That go hard, Capo.
Yo.
Capo, they go crazy. They go a little crazy, man. They ain't go front. They go a little crazy, man. Like I rock with it, and listening to the original song, and then with this remix that you just put together, I see the rebuttal. Like, yeah, fold you back. Come on, man. Like, you the reason. Like, our whole everything we done went through. This is the pain or whatever it might be. This is I turn it into a plaque. Like, it's up there. I get accolades off of this now. I'm not around here moping. And plus, it's looking like you need me more than I need you. Talk. But I have to ask, what made you put this together? Because I know you produced it and you wrote the lyrics. Like, what made you put this together, sir? You're on. We can't hear you. You're on mute right now. But I let Capo get the audio and stuff together, y'all. But yeah, that was Fold You Back, man. I think that was part. I don't know if that was part 2, part 1, because he got another one too. He got another one as well that's in the chamber that goes super crazy as well. But listening to this track, as far as myself, it puts you back into, like, if you've been through things, it puts you in a situation where it reminds you of past situations that did affect you, but instead of using those past aggressions as moments to, like, just be in your feelings, to be moping around and just to be like, oh my gosh, it's life is super crazy, man. I'm gonna go into depression and all of that. No disrespect to y'all that do. No disrespect to y'all that do, because hey, everybody reacts different. But instead of using that energy to go moping and to go be on whatever type, to be on a lower self or a lower part of who you really are, is not a good thing, but to use it to actually build yourself and to use it as fire. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing these days when it comes to relationships that they break up from and they break away from. And people grieve in different ways, in different parts. Because I understand that you have people in relationships who, for instance, they got time with each other. You feel me? They actually have time where they go and they do first things with each other. Like, oh man, we go on vacation with each other. We've been together for 2-3 years, but something happens where something ripples, fucks up that whole equation, and then now y'all looking at each other as enemies for whatever situation. And one person in general is like, man, I can't believe it. I wasted my time. And they keep thinking about all the negative shit in the situation to keep them, to hold them down, but they don't think about the positive things, or think about the things that they that didn't work well, that they can build upon for themselves moving forward, just in case they meet another special individual. But I'm just saying, but we got Capo back in the building.
Man,
Capo,
my bad, man.
there
My
you go.
fucking
There you
bad.
go. I
Jesus
can hear you now.
Christ. The hell's going on in this motherfucker? But no, with that Kalani song, um, there are, I know she reached out to a lot of women. Women love that song, right?
Yeah.
But y'all always hear the woman's side of that story. A lot of men, not the boys or the guys that y'all got duped by, talking about real men, don't really express what really happened, because there's always 3 sides to the story. It's her side, my side, and then where truth lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to pin some shit together. Like, well, wait a minute, hold on. You going out here doing this campaign and shit, and obviously, you fucked up for real.
Exactly. Yeah, your side of the story just not it's not adding up.
Right.
Yeah.
You preaching this healthy living and shit like that, but deep down inside, the love that you've never felt before, that I showed you, now you trying to wipe it away like you never experienced that.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to, put some things together and have some fun with it. You know what I mean? But shout out to
Oh,
Kalani. I'm not trying to step on you, baby.
well, yeah, shouts out to
Good
Kelani.
game.
Hey, come back to the Kalani, come back to this side. Cause you know she didn't got colorful on us and she didn't bounced and she on that other side. But come back, Kelani. Come back. Come back. We need you. Hey, we would love to have you. I ain't gonna say we need you, but we would love to have you over here. We would love to have you on this side, Queen. But yeah, once again, Fold You Back is the name of that track, produced and created by Capology Facts. Make sure you
Can't
go.
fold. You can't
Uh,
fold me, girl.
yeah,
You mean
yeah, exactly. Make sure you go to Capo Reacts or Capology Facts on YouTube on all platforms and go subscribe, go represent, go show that song some love. And yeah, man, it's one of the ones. It's definitely one of the ones.
yeah, part two that's the part two that you just played. So
Yeah, that
you said it.
part two, part two.
Part
Part
two.
un right. Part one, we're gonna listen to that.
Part
We're
one's a
gonna
little
rock
bit
with that.
slower.
Yeah. Part one is a little slower, but part two is part one go hard too. Go hard too. But if you want to listen to
Yeah,
part
man.
one, go to Capology Facts ASAP and go listen to that.
Yeah.
Um, but
Appreciate it.
man, it's fire. Of course, you don't
Let me
gotta
know if y'all
appreciate
want
it's
me to
fire.
keep doing those things.
I want you to
I'm
keep
just
doing
having
it.
fun,
I do. I do. I want you to keep doing that every
because I
time you
don't
hear this
be
bullshit. Yeah.
there's some things because I be rebutting shit when I be hearing it, and it's just like, okay, what I got to bring out the creativity. You know what I mean? I do know how to write. Um, I wrote my bars in my battle raps. You know what I mean? So with all that said, man, get your game up. Get that pen up though. For all y'all. For all y'all, man. Relax.
For sure. For sure. Get your pen up. Um,
Mhm.
so we are officially here. Get your game up, episode 312.
Mhm.
Find who likes you more. And a certain video had crossed my path. A certain clip had crossed my path. It was of Kevin Samuels. And I know it's a lot of y'all when you
Shout
hear
out
the name
to the
Kevin.
Godfather. Everything he's preached has turned true, man.
A lot of that
Those
stuff has
out here
came to the light, right? A lot of it.
came
I know
to
a
us
lot of
like,
people
man.
don't like it, but it's
Don't.
like I always say. I know y'all talk about the messenger. Like, okay, you didn't like the messenger, but did you get the message? Though the
No,
message,
they didn't.
the message is way more important than the messenger. If you don't know, you don't know. Um, but it's in regards to the reason why I titled this "Find Who Likes You More" is it's especially when it comes to men, like you have to be able to like someone and to do what you do, but you always, as a man, especially since the world is a lot different, since everybody in the world, not everybody, but most people in the world look at us as like alphas, omegas. We got to step, we got to lead, and all of this. You always gotta, no matter what, you always gotta keep your purpose first, whatever your purpose is. After your purpose, everything else. And before I get into before we go deeper into this, I wanted y'all to hear this particular clip from Kevin Samuels in regards to what he was saying, just so he can give you better context.
It is far better for a woman to be obsessed with a man than a man to be obsessed with a woman. If a man's obsessed with a woman, he takes his eye off the prize. He's nowhere close to being as productive, competitive, or successful. He gets in his emotions, gets in his feelings. He starts to make mistakes. That has a deleterious effect on his outcomes. However, when a woman's obsessed with a man, that man tends to have better outcomes. When a woman is obsessed with her man to the point to where she's willing to be inspirational to him, he has better outcomes. And who benefits from those outcomes? She does. Well, wait a minute. Somebody needs to love somebody more. And gentlemen, she needs to love you more than you love her. That's a hard pill to swallow, ladies. But to the guys I'm talking about, gentlemen, never get involved with a woman who you need to love her more than she loves you. And I know a lot of women have been told, I've been told that he needs to love you more than you love him. Right. And that's why we have such a high divorce rate, and women can end up walking away from marriages and relationships like this because they don't care. And that's on you guys. Is she writing love letters to you? If you're going to be out here dealing with them, you better do what it takes to stay top of mind with her. All women are this way.
Ooh-wee, man. Ooh-wee, man. What are your thoughts on that, Capo?
Some years ago, I never understood when the whole liking thing. You gotta like somebody to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never understood that. I just like, of course, I like you. I love you. I mean, I don't know. There might be some things I don't like you doing,
Yeah.
but does that mean I don't like you? No, not because I love you. You know what I mean? Um, and I guess I still really don't understand the whole liking part because for me, because I I don't have to like you because I love you, but there are things if it comes around that I might not like what you do. That doesn't necessarily mean I don't like you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
um, maybe you can enlighten me and the audience of you know. I mean, as far as the liking part. The other thing that he was saying, as far as the woman loving you more and doing more, because I got some clips that will follow up with that. Um, uh, what he was saying also. Um, I 100%. Nah, I can't say 100. I agree. I do agree. Um, because I might love you and with all my heart, right? But the girl I'm with, she might love me more because she goes out and she does all the necessary things to cater and provide for me because she know me. She know what my needs are on a daily basis.
And she knows your intent too. She know you're not trying to use her or fuck
Right,
her over. You're trying to actually
right,
build. Yeah.
right. Not necessarily saying that I'm not going to do anything for her. That's not true because I will and do. Um, but a lot of women think that's um, we want to be controlling, and that's not the case at all. There are women out there that knows how to love their man, know how to tend to their man, knows what their man has to go through on a daily basis, and he allows her to do what she needs to do as far as what she, her personal space and things like that. But she does it in the respect of her man. She is the right arm of her man. She don't the right hand don't do nothing It don't. It don't do anything without this motherfucking left hand. And both hands has to deal with the head. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So I wish women would understand that we're not looking when we say submissive or submissive woman. 9 times out of 10, it's somebody that allows me to be in my peace.
Oh.
If you allow me to be in my peace, I'm allowed to be on my game. I'm able to get out there and make things happen. I'm able to bring income into the household. If she wants to work, that's her choice. She don't want to, you don't have to. Because she's keeping me in my peace so where I can get up and do what I need to do without even have to say anything. That woman knows my I'm not gonna go into it. I think I got some clips that's a woman to explain
De-
it because
definitely.
preaching to a woman is not gonna work. Go ahead.
uh, So, this is what I would say to the ladies. Ladies, if you I don't want to get too far off topic, but this kind of goes in line with it. Ladies, when it comes to submission or whatnot, specifically, it of course it takes two to submit. A man has to submit to the situation as the woman does. Um, but men, a lot of us men are built to lead. Like we are built to lead. This is like it's like literally in our physiology, like in our makeup. This is why we are built with so much testosterone to go conquer, to go push. But I say that to say this: a lot of us men, we can create an energy on our own to go try to conquer and to go try to build. But through that building become it's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of chaos. Because and we are as men, we are definitely hardened through the world because at the end of the day, this ain't no sob story, but a lot of people don't give a fuck. They're not like if we're out on the streets walking or something happens to us, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about us. But that one pure energy, especially if we're in a relationship, that feminine energy, that partner to build with, she is what helps sustain. She not only brings peace, but she brings energy. She brings a certain type of wisdom that we can't even cover just through her physiological buildup as well with the estrogen that brings and that nurturing and that love, something that we don't really produce too much of because we're built to go protect and all of this other stuff. Um, but it's dope what Capo just touched on due to the fact that I gotta play this one video real quick. And yeah, this gentleman is about to give ladies, is about to give you so much game if you don't already know. When you when you submit to a man that gives a fuck about you, not to just anybody, don't submit to anybody. But when
I
you
love
submit to a man, right? Like exactly, like I love you,
I don't
like
see
I'm gonna
nobody.
I'm gonna for real, like I'm gonna run through the. I'm still gonna see other people because I got eyes and I'm a man. We're gonna keep that 1,000.
No, I see
But
through them.
you see, yeah, you see through them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but you're going to like this man's gonna run through a wall for you. He's gonna do anything, and you're gonna have him. You're gonna have him. He's still a man at the end of the day, though. Don't get it twisted. He's still gonna look this way, look that way, still gonna be super busy, still trying to do what he gotta do to bring it back to the nest and all of that good stuff, because life happens or whatnot. But at the end of the day, he's still gonna be infatuated with you and he's still gonna take care of you, and you're still gonna be the lock to his key at the end of the day. But I say that just to show this particular video. Let's get it.
At the end of the day, women do not realize that a woman who submits to her man has total control of that nigga. Let me tell you something. One thing I always say is a man may lead, but his woman is who he follows. Like, that's the
100%.
reality. And at the end of the day, women do not realize that a woman who submits to her man has total control of that nigga. That's number one, right? Because the woman who submits to you, nurtures you, cares for you, for one, makes you want to move heaven and earth for her.
100%.
That's number one. And number two, any decision that he makes, he takes you into consideration and how it's going to affect you, right? He may have the last say, but that doesn't mean he doesn't consult you about every single thing. Now, the only reason that he leads is because two people can't be in the driver's seat, right? At the end of the day, he has the last word, right? But you still have a say. Now, to submit doesn't mean to not have autonomy over yourself or not have autonomy in the relationship. And that's why I always say women are fighting for something that they already have.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. He was talking, Capo.
Hallelujah.
It's
We don't have to teach y'all no more. Just go listen to that.
yo. You got us. You got us. But what I've noticed is there's a lot of women, especially in today's time, they don't think like that. And I have to express that when you, just like what the gentleman said, when you are doing this with a real man, when you are submitting to a real man, not a boy, not a fuck boy, not a band, as we call
Not a
bitch ass niggas,
not a builder nigga.
not a builder nigga.
Yeah.
You
I
dealing-
saw something in him that I wanted to. You don't got nothing going on for yourself either. You know,
Yeah, like
yeah.
when you dealing with a real man, please don't lose sight. Don't lose sight that you got him. If you submit to him, he got you. You're like, every time he makes moves, in most cases, probably not all cases, but in most cases, you're in his thought process. Oh, I can't do this without her, or I can't do this because it's gonna affect her, or it's gonna affect us both and affect our relationships. He's putting all of this on the table. And like he said, you might not have, you might seem like you don't have final say, but in reality, low key, you do, because it's gonna affect his attitude to the point where he will fuck around and change up and be like, damn, she was right in that aspect. I'm not fucking around with a fucking robot, because
Right.
submission doesn't mean robots. And for a lot of you gentlemen out there that want robots, you want females to be your robots. That's not where what are you gonna gain from that? What are you gonna gain from that? Where's the what energy and what type of growth experience are you gonna get from a woman that's a fucking robot? Is that ain't nothing wrong with it if you want that, but you want your woman to have a peace of mind and to be able to actually be able to speak and have some type of knowledge, to see shit and to tell you about shit that you can't see. Because as men, we are super dialed in and focused on life and maintaining our relationship, as well as our family, and as well as trying to build for our family's family, if that makes any sense. But anyways, hold up, Capo, I see you got something. Red Lock salute.
Red Lock salute.
What's
Yeah, I
this
got
video?
something. This is what we're talking about. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh! What does a
Yo, Capo, that was. Ladies, you know why do y'all know why? Hold up. Do y'all know why she does that? Not only just because she loves him, but she knows that she knows that that's gonna help progress their relationship together. She spoils him because she knows that he needs a safe space when he comes back home. She studies a man because she knows, as long as I can do this, he's gonna be able to put so much back into me. I know what I'm getting back. But since I love him that much, this is what I got to go out and present. And this is what I know. I know he needs this, because she's not a fucking robot for doing this. No. She's bringing something to the table that's way more than just fucking for JJ. She's bringing way more than for JJ. Hello, somebody. But anyways, Capo, talk your ish. My fault. My fault. That was powerful. That was powerful.
Nah, she was. That's what I was expressing earlier. But I knew there was somebody. There was a clip in there in our chat that would let a female say it. And some people and some women would think she's a pick me. They always have an excuse for not listening to the message.
Yeah.
If it's somebody she's a pick me, nah, I'm not. I don't give a fuck what she's talking about. I could never do that. 24/7 cater to him like that. Bitches, I remember when Destiny's Child came out with Cater to You. You hoes ran them numbers up. That means y'all love that song. You wanted a man to cater to. Bitch, that's a everyday, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This a month with 28, this a month with 30, then it's 31. You know what I mean? Okay? That's a everyday, 365 days a year to the end of time. If you could do that, you will be happily married and have a family, kids, grandkids running around, all that.
That
But
man will put his life down. He will put
no,
his life on the line for you. That
no,
man will run through a wall for you. That man will have his last whatever, and it ain't just his last, it's our last. Because I didn't know the type of work you didn't put in with me. And I didn't know, and I know that you love me to the point where you are trying to figure out different ways to help me either get out of a bind or help us both grow together.
yeah, man.
That's the type of shit. This is why I don't go around calling a lot of women goddesses, because a lot of y'all are queens. But that goddess level though, that's the shit that
They're not
goddesses do.
queens either, man.
A lot of them are not, Capo. A lot of them are not, but a lot of them are. A lot of them are not, but a lot of them are. And what this young lady was just talking about, this is some goddess type ish. And I know being a goddess, you have to be able to, you have to sacrifice, just like with men. We got to sacrifice a whole bunch of other shit that we got going on in particular to even improve or to grow and to even get closer to the goddess. This is a certain type, moving this way, ladies, once again, moving this particular type of way, you got me. You got me. You got me. Now, like I said, I'm still a man. I still got my things or whatnot. I still see other shit that's happening in the world. I see all of that. But best believe you got me. And shout out to my brethren Pooba. He says not many on that goddess level for real. It's not, because that's a level you cannot become a goddess without a god. You can't become a god without a goddess. Hello, somebody. But anyways, my fault, Capo. Talk your ish, sir. Talk your ish.
Nah, you good, man. You was talking your ish. With all that said, BA, he feels they are goddesses and queens. Fuck all that. Bitch, Eve wasn't even a queen. She wasn't a queen. That bitch was not a queen. She wasn't a goddess either. If Eve wasn't that, and that's your mama, that's your descendant, then no, we're not doing it. Okay, we're not.
That's Capo's disclaimer.
If we've already discussed how a woman becomes a queen, it's either inherited by the mother who's a queen, which they're not really queens. So what they inherited? Nothing. God damn it. They inherited a motherfucking thing. The only way you become a queen is you marry a king. And none of these niggas out here are kings. Okay? They don't got no kingdom. So So that's just look. I understand the metaphor. I understand it. I understand it, man. We all kings, we all queens. I understand it. But you hoes will be out of line because y'all not no queens. Y'all can barely be mothers.
Yikes.
That's why we got all these YNs running around here.
Yeah, a lot of YNs. It's a lot of YNs, man. It's a
Their
lot of them.
behaviors.
Yeah.
A lot of feminine energy, thinking with their emotions, not logic.
So
Like how a man's supposed to move.
I,
Man,
I think I think I asked you this a few weeks ago,
maybe.
if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, I hear a lot about I've heard a lot of women via Instagram, via TikTok, via YouTube, via X. I hear a lot of women saying that the reason why a lot of women are becoming more masculine and less feminine is because more and more men are becoming bitches. Um, do you think that this is the case, Capo?
Say that one more time. Man. My bad. I was reading something. I can't do two things at
Um,
once.
so via social media, all over social media, it's a lot of women saying that that men can't get mad at women for becoming masculine and alpha because these days they are being pushed that way to be that way because a lot of men are acting and are being like bitches.
They're pushing their kids away.
No, they pushing the women are starting to like since there are so-called not too many masculine men out here, women are more and more women are being becoming masculine themselves. Do you believe that do you see that happening on a large scale? Because I'm seeing a lot of women say that.
What do you mean have we seen it? Yes, we have. We've been living it for a goddamn decade or more. Like this is what we turned into. This is what the brainwashed stupid motherfuckers are going through. And it takes till you get mature enough and wise enough that you lived on this planet and we've been controlled since day one. We still preach this motherfucking negative shit. Y'all always talk about men. Y'all chose the stupid motherfuckers y'all chose because y'all hoes are dumb.
You call them hoes? Hoes?
Y'all got sweet talked up and down and thought that nigga loved you. Why? Because you're stupid. It's not our fault that you got bamboozled, bitch. It's not our fault. And to the women that fumbled the ball when they had a real man, you want to know why? Because you don't know what a man looked like.
Mm. Mm.
Y'all put all males in a box of men. No, we. That's why I don't. I'm talking to you hoes.
Not you, not
The-
like not
because
you, not the real women, not
not
the
the
women.
real women. I know how to separate the motherfucker too.
Yeah.
The real women, y'all can stand down and and be women. Y'all doing what y'all need to be doing. But you stupid ass hoes that be trying to be like women. We have niggas that try to be like men, and y'all the one that get suckered. I wasn't a man. I, I was I was a I was a heathen back in the day.
A demon.
I was a motherfucking max. I ain't give a fuck. What? But until I had to sit down with my motherfucking self, why am I this way? Let's count the reasons. Did a lot of therapy, started refocusing, all that shit started seeing what the world is wanting me to go through and do, and be like, nah, I'm not about to be a statistic. I'm not. You know what I mean? I know how to change. I know how to see what the world is, how they trying to put us against each other, so we don't overpopulate this motherfucking world. We have more mixed breeds than we have motherfucking full bloods.
Yeah.
So when y'all want to stop being stupid and let the government dictate shit because y'all want the money, once y'all stop letting music influence y'all, once y'all stop letting these music videos influence y'all, once y'all stop letting these entertainment motherfuckers, all the entertainers in that world influence y'all, we always gonna be the minority of this country. But our money is not a minority.
And I
Stop
want
looking
to.
at yourself as victims.
That's accountability right there. That's
You know what I
accountability.
mean? Just like my song, Fold You Back. What the fuck you mean? You want to fold the love, the real love I showed you? The love you never felt before. You want to fold that away? Because of what? Your ego? Because I won't let you, I will tell you, express to you, it's a certain thing I don't like. Yeah, I'll give you 1 or 2 chances. But if it keep on reoccurring, we're gonna have a motherfucking problem. You want to be led, right? I'm teaching you me, just like the last girl. What she said. Y'all don't want to do that. That masculine energy y'all want, y'all can have it to y'all motherfucking self. Cause I'll be damned, I'm gonna be alone. And if I have to go to the other side to get it, that's on y'all motherfucking fault. That's on y'all. Y'all the one. Y'all the one, man.
So
Real men are just sitting back watching y'all stupid motherfuckers laughing at y'all. Oh, y'all chose that nigga? I could have told you. I'm a father. I'm a grandfather. So I know if when I go down here to New Mexico and I finally meet the fiance, I don't want I'll be damned if I see one red flag. Cause I'm a nigga. I know. I've done it all. Mind you, my mama said I was a womanizer. So she didn't know I was a Mac though. You know what I mean? So I do apologize to all the women that I, you know, hurt with my trauma energy back then. Taking full accountability for being a lost nigga. Okay?
yeah. Hey. Uh. So
I'll be a serious,
just to just to piggyback off of what Capo was just talking about. Now I just
oh, I swear to God, BA, if this nigga is BA, BA. I don't mean that. My apologies. I'm about to meet this motherfucker for the first time.
you gotta let it be. Don't be too hyped up. You gotta let it be until you get there.
If this motherfucker, the raw motherfucker,
If you on that bullshit, To be continued, because I'm sure we're gonna hear some stories. We're gonna hear well, I'm gonna hear some stories.
I got room in the car. Cause
Uh oh, going back off just going off of what Capo was just saying. Um and my original question to Capo, I don't think that I don't you got to be accountable, and I'm not blaming. I'm not gonna blame the men on on this particular issue, ladies. I can't, especially for a lot of you women who are
it's the
grown.
parents.
Is you a lot of what I've noticed with a lot of women who feel this particular way. A lot of the women that feel this particular way are the ones who you're not looking at the man for being a man. You're looking at for what he can bring to the table financially and in other aspects, or not even just financially. It's a lot of y'all that just want somebody that just looks extremely handsome and has a certain type of physique or whatever the fuck,
Mhm.
whatever your imagination or what you watched
That
on television or heard. And
yeah,
you wonder what, and a lot of these men, not saying all of them, but a lot of these men that you run, they fucking spoil your apple. They spoil your fucking apple. So by the time you get to by the time you look at the right man or who the right man would be to fit you, your whole equilibrium and every fucking thought process is all juggled up, and now you don't know what the fuck to look at. When in reality, you should, just for men as well, you probably shouldn't just be basing your whole situation of being with somebody off of specifically how they look physically to you. What your idea that probably is not even your idea, it's probably an idea that was planted in you from, like I said, from TV shows and the internet and all of that shit, how you think the person should look.
competition.
Exactly. You probably want to actually see how that person makes you feel and then start incorporating all of that other shit. But you can't ignore the red flags just because a motherfucker look good to you. Or just
Just
because
cause
a
just
motherfucker
cause the
make
just cause the
millions of
pussy hit.
dollars.
Yeah, just cause
You
the pussy hit don't mean nothing either.
Yeah, yeah. I don't care how good that I don't if you didn't been around the block, I don't care how good that JJ is. I don't care how good that
You
head
know, there's
is.
niggas out there that like that BA.
I know it is,
They get
but I'm just
they get
saying,
pussy whipped, man.
I'm just throwing a disclaimer out there. I don't give a fuck how good that head is. I don't give a fuck how good that JJ is. Or ladies, opposite. Hopefully you don't care how much you're not stuck on how much he's making and how good he looks to you and all of that, or good how good the da 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 is. Hopefully you're not stuck on that because that should get old. That should get old. It's other aspects to becoming an actual partner when it comes into partnership. And if you're not looking at it in that aspect and you're just having fun, or you just digmatized, or you just I forgot the term, you just gold digging your way to a certain type of way, and that person fucks you over or spoils your apple. You can't get mad at him and saying, "Oh, he was a bitch ass nigga. Oh, this is why I gotta be the alpha and can't no nigga run me." Nah, you just chose the wrong person. Accept that and move on and see what you did wrong with internally as far as choosing and do better. Same with men. Just do better.
Look,
But
y'all just need to go get some therapy. Y'all need to work out your traumas. Y'all need to work out the baggage y'all are still carrying. Fellas, fellas that dealt with the women that I fucked up. I apologize to y'all as well. I don't know what happened to y'all. I know some of y'all could have been fucked up by them and everything. I just want to apologize for passing my my trauma energy to that bitch to you. My oh shit. To that that lady to you.
Capo is crazy. Capo is crazy. But yeah,
Trying to repent for all my sins. I don't know about you.
repent. Don't repenting ain't gonna do shit. It's just
It
long
is
as
when
you
you apologize. You know what I mean? I want to apologize publicly because when we're up here talking, I'm trying to be a hypocrite. You know what I mean? I might play around a lot, but I ain't trying to be a hypocrite though.
repenting. This is what I will say on that note before we transition over. At the end of the day, as long as you hold yourself accountable and know what the fuck you did wrong and know that you was on some bullshit and and you're not on the defense and being defensive about none of the shit that you was on, even if you were a part of the problem or you didn't do shit wrong and the person that you picked was fucked up. You still got to hold yourself accountable because yourself accountable because you fell for whatever type of shit that they was on. As long as you can spot that out, and then after you spot that out, the number one thing you can say repent, whatever the fuck, talk to whatever you trying to talk to outside of yourself. But in regards to yourself, the very first thing that you gotta that I recommend you do, because I can't tell none of y'all what y'all have to do, is forgive yourself because that's the part where we beat. A lot of us, this is how we fall in depression. This is how we isolate ourselves. We don't forgive ourselves. We don't hold ourselves accountable. And then once we hold ourselves accountable, get into that step 2 of forgiving ourselves for making a dumbass choice or falling for the buffoonery or falling for that vajayjay or falling for that beautiful face, falling for that beautiful ass and all of that. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Think about it. Build upon that. See what you got to do to increase and to become a better human being within yourself so that you can attract what you're really trying to attract. And hopefully you're still not looking at it from a physicality standpoint. It's okay. I want somebody half decent, whatever the fuck. But just make sure she loves you more than you love her, fellas. That's all I can say. Make sure. Just make sure. If you gotta love her more than you love you, then you're done. You're done for. I'm not saying that it won't work, but you're done. Whatever you're trying to strive for and you're trying to create, it's gonna be stuck on hold, probably for eternity.
There is maybe 2%. I'm not gonna say 2%. Maybe 5% of couples that are together for life, no matter what, through physical, sexual, financial. They can be homeless on the street. They're married together on the street. You know what I mean? That's the true love that people are supposed to have for each other. But we be so quick to throw that motherfucker away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or do shit to get thrown away because you don't know no better.
And,
I'm not gonna allow you to disturb my peace. I just
but
love you.
Kappa,
But
a lot of these men, not to cut your wisdom, but I gotta say this: a lot of men, and we've mentioned this multiple times, both of us in multiple different ways through the years of doing this. A lot of men, especially young men, they really don't know how they really don't value themselves to the extent where they should. They don't look at themselves as a special individual. And they don't they want to go fuck the world and they want to give all their goods out to every single person out there when in reality every woman, even no matter if she's bad as fuck, no matter if she's very physically aesthetic to you and just like all of that, like not every woman deserves what you have physically. Physically.
a fact.
The
Physically
same
or
way
mentally
go ahead.
or financially. They don't
Or
deserve a motherfucking thing.
the
Here, I got it.
the same way that you gotta earn that box, they gotta earn what you have as well. Like they gotta earn that from you. It's a mutual thing. We always are taught like we are constantly showed and taught that we have to consistently chase and run and chase and run. We got to find something right away. That we got to show this off. Just without actually seeing exactly what it is, knowing what it is. We just got to grab. Oh, a beautiful face. Oh, she's cute. Oh my God, look at that swagger. Oh, she has a beautiful smile. Oh my God, I gotta have her. No, see what's past that shit first. That's all I'm saying. You potentially could change the world with this person, or this person can fucking change your world in a negative way. Hopefully that didn't go over your heads. That's all I got to say in regards to that. Your mic is on mute, Capo.
What?
Oh yeah, there you go. You were like, I don't know if you were saying something, like your lips were moving and I didn't hear you, but I
Oh
could hear
yeah,
you.
I was talking to my goddamn self.
Shout out to Tied Up. He says people are wearing relationship parachutes while taking a leap of faith, not realizing that leap of faith doesn't come with a parachute. Exactly. That was a bar. That was a hell of a statement because that's exactly. They jumping out the window. They jumping out that window. They don't got a parachute when they jumping out that window. They just jumping out that window chasing like, oh my gosh, I got to get it. My homeboys and everybody else. Like if I showed her off to my peoples, man, oh my gosh, she could be my wife. Oh my gosh, she looked just like who is somebody that like just a beautiful whoever. She looked just like Beyonce. They could be twins. Oh yeah, she got to be my wife. I gotta dick her down. What? And she fucking ruined your life.
And we guys are enticed by pussy when they don't have dick control, man.
Yeah. And I understand for the ones who don't.
That's a bar.
I understand a lot of you young gentlemen out there that don't have dick control. Y'all gotta, because we're born with a certain amount of
dick control. You gotta have dick control. Dick control.
Yeah. You gotta have DC. You gotta have
AMG.
that.
What you know about AMG? Yeah, I don't know about AMG.
I understand a lot of y'all that don't have that type of control, especially when you're younger, because we're taught like we see rappers, we see movie stars, we see celebrities, we see reality television. We used to be magazines and shit where you gotta like you see this part, oh she bad, oh this is the person, this is the type of person that I gotta look. So we use our imagination and we develop our own thoughts. That's not really our own thoughts if you think about it. It's an implanted thought of how this person should look, not how this person should be, but how they should look. And it should be swapped around. It should be how the person should be opposed to how they should look. If that makes any sense.
That's a fact.
A parachute is shout out to Tied Up. He says the parachute is a backup plan metaphorically for the vulnerability. Vulnerability doesn't come with a defense mechanism. It's inevitable and an inevitable risk. That's a fact. But I had this video right here of Mr. Skip. He was saying some real ish, and I think that the people should hear it if y'all haven't heard this yet.
That be saying shit like a woman would submit naturally if a man was leading properly. I be saying shit like that. And I just be wondering, if I gotta go off and do my man on my own, right? Develop my leadership skills and all that, why the f do I have to make you submissive? Ooh. Why do I have to make you a follower? Again, I'm not talking to y'all because you know nobody ever wears that shoe. I'm not talking to y'all. I just be seeing these memes that say that men are the reason that women are not feminine and that men are the reason. I'm not saying we ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying if I solely have to do with my process as far as me becoming a leader and becoming more masculine or whatever you deem that to be, then why is it that I also have to be responsible for the process that you have to go through to become an effective follower? I'm just saying if I gotta go do my work, you go do yours, and let's meet when we both healthy. You feel me? Because a lot of these questions be coming from an unhealthy place. You expect a man to somehow bring a structure into some that you're not ready to follow.
We call that projection. That's like projection, and it's low key a form of gaslighting. It's low key a form of gaslighting. Projecting your ills upon someone else, expecting them to be a certain type of way that you're nowhere near that level of consciousness or feeling or just in general that type of person, but you expect to be able to capture that type of person, and then and live happily ever after. It takes two people to do the work. As much as I can talk about the male aspect, us as men have to do that. We have to consistently work on ourselves. And I always say this, you feel me? The spiritual being, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but it's the law of resonance. The law of resonance. You feel me? You can say whatever you can talk about the abundance of the type of person that you want to be and all of that. You can say all of that shit. But if you don't feel like that, if you don't really feel that inside, and if you ain't really trying to actually step your shit up and try to change parts of your life to become that person, then don't project that shit on other people. Don't project that shit on other people if you ain't like that or you ain't even trying to get to that spot. Stop that shit. You're not going to attract that person. That law of attraction part, you can't just say, oh, I want to be this and I'm going to do this. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say these different these different affirmations every day because these affirmations going to work. And you still doing the same shit you do every single fucking day. Nothing's going to change. But anyways.
Yeah, let me give you a scenario.
Yes, talk to me.
Scenario is, what would you do?
That's a fact. Tied up. I agree.
What would you do?
Hold up. Let me pull it up.
Messed up, bro. You really gonna invite your ex to the wedding? You really gonna invite your ex to the wedding? Man, I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro. I'm not trying to hear.
Please, like we got so many people here. Don't do this to me.
How am I messing up your big day? You invited your ex to the wedding, man. I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro.
Please don't do this.
I'm not trying to hear none of that. I'm not trying to hear none of that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro. You invited your ex to the wedding. That's crazy.
We're just friends now.
How y'all just friends? Why is he at our
You're
wedding?
worried about somebody from college. We're married. Like, this is our
We're not married. Matter of fact, here, you can take this ring
It
back.
gotta be a skit.
You can take the ring back.
This
On
can't
my
be
soul,
real.
it's over with. It's over with. That's crazy.
How you gonna do this
It's over with, bro. It's over with. It's messed up, bro.
It's got of course
What'd
it's
you
gotta
do?
be a skit. It's gotta be a skit. If this was
Scenario.
I'm not
Get
pulling
it
out
right.
my phone, talking to my phone, talking about look at this. She wanna breathe. No, that's a
Well, you know, if you're a content creator, you might.
yeah, content. Yeah. But it's a good hypothetical scenario though. Right?
Hypothetical.
Good hypothetical scenario.
Yeah.
I would talk to her. I would talk to her because I should see all of that shit before he even get into there. 'Cause 9 times out of 10, if her ex comes in there, I won't know. I won't know until we get to until I see this person at the venue. I'm not gonna charge up the ex because I'm 9 times out of 10, I don't know the nigga. I don't know him. But I know that you're still communicating with him. And I'm definitely going to talk to you about I'm not getting married that day, bro. I'm not getting married. That's it. I'm not getting married that day. Blue said, "Who picked this?" This was Capo. This is a good scenario to talk about, though. Me personally, I'm not getting married. You should know, like, before we even get to that point, Capo. Before we even get to that marriage point where you walking down the aisle, we about to tie it up for the lifer. You should know about me. You should know that I'm not gonna like that shit. You should know this.
I have a question.
Talk to me.
Don't you have a list of names of people that's coming to your wedding?
Yeah.
And your shindig after. Right?
They got wedding crashers.
No.
The people that crash weddings. I don't like you're not gonna know everybody on the list. People gonna be
I understand that.
inviting people.
I do it. I understand that. But we do have a somewhat of a list of people that are coming.
Definitely.
And not one time did the ex mention or say, I invited my ex to the wedding.
It's over with, Capo. It's over with, bro. We're not getting married today. We might not ever get married after this. You know how I roll. We together. You know me. You know me, just like I know you. And you don't want me to bring my any of my exes, but you know I'm not gonna bring any of my exes because I cut all of them bitches off.
You don't got their number, no nothing.
They're gone. They're out of
Not
here.
following them on
Social
the
media, none of that. They gone.
probably on block too.
Yeah.
Depends on how we fell out.
I might fuck around if this is my partner, my fucking ace, my fucking heart, my lady. You feel me? Like my like the woman that actually like we were talking about earlier that has submitted to me and gave everything that she has for me, and I've done the same back and we both connect and all of that shit on a level that I've never felt before, etc. All of that, everything in the past does not fucking matter. It does not matter. This is us. So she should know me and I should know her.
If we didn't have that conversation while we were planning this wedding, that your ex is coming, I'm gonna be mad. Also, I'm gonna be even madder. Why are you still talking to your ex again?
That part. That part.
What do you and your ex need to talk about?
That part.
We're just friends. No, he's been inside you. Now you want him inside my venue, my wedding.
He's been inside of you. Now you want him inside of my venue. Ooh. I can't imagine.
Huh.
I can't imagine that. Like being in that
Yeah,
situation. I
man.
can't even
Nah,
fathom
man.
that.
Nah, man. That's disrespectful. And that's one thing about relationships, and you know the tell sign of when a woman disrespects you. She has no respect for you. Therefore, she really don't love you.
Yeah.
Don't.
So that's
So
we need to do an episode on that.
you're just a convenient ass nigga at the time until she finds her other person that she might find attractive or think she, you know what I mean, and then go from there. But right now, you're just a convenience.
We gotta do an episode on that because fellas, it's a lot of fellas who like they know like if you not put first, if you not put first, you feel me, and you see yourself as convenience and she on bullshit. This is the same type of shit that I was going through with an ex with the ex back in the day. And you know me, it was like I had to figure it out like, damn, I'm just burning time just like her. She's burning time. Why the fuck am I wasting my time? A lot of men and a lot of guys that I've talked to, especially the younger guys that I mentor still to this day, they talk about situations like this where they maintain and they stay in that loop. They stay in that they maintain and they continue to keep going in that same loop, and they get stuck. Fellas, just let go. Let go. If you are not a priority, if you are not a priority, then what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You just wasting time. You are just fucking wasting time. Stop wasting your time and move forward. Stop letting these chicks play with you. Stop letting these women play with you because a real woman ain't gonna play with you. She gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Well, I'm seeing other options. I got other options. Or no, you're the one. And I'm not just gonna tell you that, I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna continue to show you. They're gonna need you.
This
But
is this is. Let, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, that's it. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, cool. Um, Men and women. Okay, there are a reason why we are at war with each other. We're really not at war, but you know, we just not. I guess we're not seeing eye to eye. You know, y'all want to be masculine. You know, y'all want to be on the equal playing field as the masculine men. We let y'all do what y'all want to do, but it gets to a point where we got to stop being bamboozled by the ones that want to keep us like this. This is y'all still being brainwashed. You know what I mean? We can make our own destiny as a black family. The Indian, the Mexicans do it. The Asians do it. The Italians, maybe the Italians do it. I don't know, but I know those two demographics. They'll come in here, over here, 2-bedroom apartment, about 8 motherfuckers in there, man, kids and all. Everybody stacking their money. 6 months from then, see them driving around Lexuses, and now it's not 8 motherfuckers in there. Now it's only like 5. You know what I mean? This is what we need to be doing. Can you put this in the for us? This I seen this. I said I've been bamboozled all my life. If I would have known this back then, oh, you best believe.
Single year I have family legacy meeting. And what we do is a susu. Every month we take the money to invest towards somebody's financial development. So we all come together, $200 each person, right? And 1 month we took the money, and that's how we invested for my brother to go get his insurance license. So that he sets up all of our life insurance policy. The next month we paid for my dad to go get his private money broker certification so he could broker all of our deals. Next month, we invest to get my aunt credit repair, right? But every month, we take the money to help somebody develop financially or get mentorship, get training, whatever the case may be, so that you can come back and bring resources so we don't need to go out to nobody else. That's the first thing. The second thing is it's mandatory for everybody to have an LLC. Reason why? With an LLC, you got money sitting on the table. If you know how to activate it, utilize the credit. And now we utilize the LLCs, and whoever has the best credit, we just put them on whoever LLC is more seasoned, and we go get funded. So a combination of us getting funded together as a family, with having different licenses and knowing how to find deals, that's how we build family wealth. Every single year I have family legacy.
This is big time. This is big time, bro. What he's saying is, ooh wee.
You know what I mean? But we're distracted by what Kim Kardashian is doing, what Cardi and all these motherfuckers doing, what they projecting to us, what she's projecting. Oh, I was married, yeah, he cheated, but I'm gonna go outside and be reckless. I hear and show off this nigga that I just got knocked up by. I didn't even file for divorce yet. God damn it. Before I got knocked up by this motherfucker. Well, I'm not gonna say that allegedly. You know what I mean? But you're not even fully divorced. It's just like Tom Brady's wife. Bitch, you divorced that man for what? Because you wasn't happy about what? Him playing football? And then you divorce him and then go get pregnant by a nigga that you're not even married to. Don't make no goddamn sense. Don't make no sense at motherfucking all. Y'all hoes too prideful. I need to relax.
But it's like this. What he's speaking
Shit
about
crazy
is
to me.
what he's speaking on, though. Specifically, it's a generational thing. This is something that
I
has to
know.
be this is something that has to be led from bloodline to bloodline to bloodline. Like this is something what particular people who run the world that run off of this. That it starts with the letter J. I'm gonna leave it at that. Starts with the letter J. These particular people move like this. It's another particular people who,
Yeah, but I don't particularly like how we can't say their names and I'll do all X, Y, and Z. It will be canceled, but I'm black.
yeah, exactly. That,
I'm
but
I'm a descendant of a true king.
that
Who are you again? Oh, you just the puppet master.
just so I can
How? Go ahead.
that's a whole different ordeal. But I agree with everything. The bag that you was about to get into and what you said, I agree 1,000%. But these particular people, you feel me? These are the people that do that. You feel me? These are the people who actually do that. And when you were talking about the one particular people who come across the border, uh starts with the
Mhm.
letter M, starts with the letter M because I don't want to disrespect no other race or not
Yeah,
race of people in it. But
that's funny.
another
That's
particular
all good.
people that does
You said
this,
nothing bad.
they come in and people will make fun of them and they'll have like they'll have like six people in a two-bedroom, but then that two-bedroom when everybody starts stacking will become a house, and then that one house becomes another house, and then the car situation, the vehicle situation, everybody gets a little putt which becomes SUVs all over the place because they build with each other and they invest in each other. But this is
Get
how they're brought up
businesses.
in our community. In our community, we are taught to when you're
Down
18,
each other.
get the fuck out the house when you're 18. Get the fuck out the house. This is how and from what I've seen, because I can admit this in my
Fuck
generation, it
that
was
nigga. You fuck that nigga. Take care of yourself.
he
You the
said
boss
he
bitch.
said yeah,
And oh,
he
hey,
said
hey,
just say
man, fuck that nigga. Go beat that nigga's ass. You know what I mean? That's why we got the YNs and shit. They
I'm
wild
not
and reckless and shit. They moving they fem, feminine energy,
but this is
masculine and shit.
but this is the projection. This is the projection of people that look like
I
us. We
raised
don't
two men.
yeah. This is the projection. And do I believe it should be that way? Fuck no. And I believe that there are families who are like that? I believe that it's a whole bunch of families of people that look like us, who are indigenous of the Americas. I'm not talking about from a whole nother continent like they keep telling us, oh, y'all are from over there. A lot of us are not. But anyways,
Be honest,
I
everybody.
believe that it's a lot of people that look like us. I believe that there's a lot of what that gentleman was talking about. I believe that it's a lot of that going on, but it's not highlighted and it's not projected out to us because the people who run this whole shit together, for some reason, the people that look like us, they don't want us to have that power like we once did. The power that we lost at one
They
time.
burnt it. They burnt us down. Every time we build something up for ourselves, they try to
He says,
exclude motherfuckers. They burnt us down, man. They destroyed. Not
"Why
even
the
Black Wall Street. We have other towns and cities that we had, and they just came in and did the same thing. But y'all don't know this. Y'all don't learn this shit in school because they don't want y'all to. Y'all, they don't want us to be the better people, and they know we are. They want
so
us to
Mo
gang bang and shit.
So Mo asks, why the negative stereotypes about black people? The negatives, bro. I think that's a
He's
crazy
playing
question
with
to
me, man.
ask.
He's playing.
I
He's
yeah, I
trolling.
know, I know you're trolling. You know why? You know why, Mo? When you know you're a special type of people. Think about it.
Because they want
Everybody,
us to be the low lives. They want us to be the bottom dwellers.
the
Nobody wants us. Nobody likes us. Black is bad.
can I
You know what
want
I
to
mean?
I want
Black cat.
I
Go
want
ahead.
to give a little bit of game out for those of the people that a lot of y'all that don't know. A lot of y'all think that A lot of y'all think that Africa is the motherland and most of us come from there. If I were to tell you and bring up a lot of historical facts and things of that nature, but I don't, even though I don't have the time to do all of that, um, and show you that a lot of us were already here before any other European or any other descent of people. Like we were already here before there was a such thing as an American, as a Native American, before it was a such thing as an so-called indigenous people. We were already here. Therefore, damn, I'm saying too much, but history right now.
Man,
History, because this is
going.
but this is about other stuff, but history in general here, it is being rewritten. That's why it's called his story, right? History. It's called his story because the story of the individuals that came over here and so-called discovered here and all of that. This is how they flip the mix. This is why they're running everything. They're recreating everything from the past as though it never really happened. That's why they let you know. That's why they tell you about. They don't tell you about the people that weren't slaves that actually were leading the country at one point before there were even presidents that look like me. That look like us. They don't tell you none of that. They don't highlight that. They don't. They talk about Crispus. They talk about Crispus Attucks and Attucks and all of this stuff, and the first person to get killed and all that they don't tell you the stuff that was behind the. They just tell you. They tell you the exoteric meaning, just like the Bible, right? It tells you the exoteric meaning, but there's an eso, not exo, EXES. There's an esoteric meaning behind all of this, and I'm not going to talk about that today because that's a deep hole to get into. But I'm going to put the link out because I'm sure G.A.M.E is going to come up here.
Jumped in that hole real quick.
Because this is my shit, you know. Hey, you know me, bro. I like knowledge, bro.
EXO, I'm too high for it right now.
He said, bro, you gotta cite sources. Now it takes a lot of reading over time, but you're trolling.
Bro,
It's not a trolling time for me, G-Ro. It's not. But I hear what you're saying. But shout out to all of my African brothers and sisters though. Shout out to y'all. I just want to say that. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, it's a lot of the stuff that we are told and that we've been brought up to be like and to witness. You understand when you're leading a cause, right? When you're leading a certain way and you're leading the world, right? The same way that the world is kind of imploding with one particular type people leading the world. Now they're starting to fight themselves. They're starting to look at themselves different. At one time when we were leading all of this, we fought ourselves too. We sold ourselves. We did a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not blaming that on us. But I do hold accountability. I have to. It happens. So yeah, we go from there. I got one more video, man. I'm trying to chill, just listen to y'all, but gotta say something. Hold up, man. I gotta do this. I gotta put this link in the chat. Mo.
Can we take maybe a 2 minute and 48 second?
All right. I'm gonna drop the link. We gonna listen to you want to listen to part 1 now?
We might as well just go ahead and get it out.
Okay.
The way.
All right. We played part 2. Capo dropped part 2 and part 1. We listened to part 2 at the beginning of the show, but we'll be right back. This is Fold You Back. Brought to you by Capology Facts. This is part 1. We played part 2 earlier. So we'll be back. I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section. So if you want to come up and talk your ish, come up here and talk your ish. This is Get Your Game Up. Let's get it.
So you hear, right? Funny piece. You're different from what I'm supposed to pay cars.
You folded my shirts, but you folded the truth. Packed up the love, left me out the loop. Talked about closure, but you left the wound. Now you polishing paint like it's something you do. All that growth you posting online, still the same tears fall at night. You said you needed space to breathe. Now I'm the air you try to lead. You say you found peace, girl, I found mine. Ain't no hate, just truth in time. You tell your friends I was wrong for you, but your mirror know I was right for you. You folded me, now I'm unfolding facts. Played your calm, but I see through that. You say you grew, I watched you shrink. Try to rinse my name from the way you think. You folded me, but I bounced right back. Took that loss must turn pain to track. You talk at peace, but your soul still cracks. You folded me once, I don't fold back. You hit me up, how you been a slave, but closure don't call after heartbreak. You say we toxic, but you still taste that good love you try to erase. Gotta rewrite what we had. You needed me bad, that's facts, not brag. You healed on top, still hurt below. You let me go, but you never let go. You call it peace, I call it running. You say it's love, love, but you're fronting. You left me folded, but baby, look, you still hum my name when you're in that hood. You folded me, now I'm unfolding facts. Page your call, but I see through that. You talk that peace, but your truth off track. You folded me once, I don't fold back. Ooh, no, I don't fall. I don't fall back.
You found your peace. I just found.
That shit go crazy, Capo. Hey, that shit go crazy. I like that one too, man. He 2 for 2 today. Ah! Oh.
Yeah, I'll be able
Sh-
to.
Shouts out to G.A.M.E Mo with the $9.99 donation. He says, I'm gonna
2000.
come. You say what? You said what, Capo?
999 to the 2000.
9.99 to the 2000s. I'm gonna come get some straightening in a minute, twin. salute, Mo. I appreciate you for donating to the platform as always, sir. Thank you.
Shout out.
Capo, that was part 1.
Part 1. Bitch, relax.
That right there, I like that version as well. I like that
Yeah,
version
man.
as well. It's more of a slow pace. And for those
That's
of you
some
who do
wicked.
not know, Capo wrote that whole song and he produced that song too. Just by the way, if you don't know, like
That's a fact.
Capology Facts, this guy right here,
That's
right
me.
here, he did that. He put all of that shit together. That's a nice piece of work. And once again, the message in that is very, very deep and complex, bro.
We can't just be taking a one-sided conversation, man, because we be giving y'all a lot of passes, man. We let y'all talk y'all shit, let y'all spread their narratives. You know what I mean? And knowing damn well that's not what I'm only talking to the men that did right by a relationship, right?
Yeah.
All these make believe bullshit
Tied up, I got you
feelings
in a sec. I got you in a
that
sec.
don't make no goddamn sense sometimes. Sometimes you just need to fall back. It's always you feel this way, you feel that way, but you're confusing me. If you're confusing me, you're throwing my piece off. Because it's just not that hard. If loving you is all that I gotta do, I don't want to do nothing else. I don't have to do all this other bullshit that you trying to make me prove. Prove to what? You just trying to fight. Just doing what you're supposed to be doing as a woman. You're just trying to fight that. You just want to wear the pants. You want to feel like you in control of this relationship, and you're doing all that. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get us there. If you're an obstacle in my way, like the rest of the world is, I don't need you.
Definitely. Well, it looks like we got us a guest that popped up. Gentleman
Salute.
goes by the name of Tied Up. He's been up here, I think on one of my battle rap, one of the times I was talking about battle rap in regards, but
Tied Up.
Tied Up. What's happening, brethren?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm doing I just moved to a new spot temporarily, so I'm borrowing this computer right now, so I'm trying to kind of work it out. But yeah, man, thanks for having me, man. I
Salute,
appreciate
brother.
Appreciate you for pulling up.
Yeah, man. The topic, honestly, I was about to call it a night, but I went on YouTube just to see what popped up in my homepage, and this popped up, so I decided to join, man. So the topic was dope, and I thought I could kind of say my piece on what y'all was talking about when it comes to the dynamic of the male and female, man. I think that
Tied Up. Let me ask you something before you give us your knowledge. What did you hear both songs or you just heard the one song?
I just heard the last one.
Okay, so this is the rebuttal to the Kehlani's Folded song that's out, that's playing everywhere.
Okay.
So I just
didn't even hear her song.
rebutted
I didn't
that.
hear her song at all.
You never heard her song? Oh man. Whoa.
Nah, I'm one of those, man. I'll be late to a lot of stuff, man. So you took her beat and wrote to it and everything?
No, it's a different beat. I wasn't trying to play with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a different beat.
So what was it about? Was it like a pro?
It for the female is like she pretty much folding. It's a metaphor of she's done with the relationship. Come get your stuff. I folded your clothes. I have your clothes already folded. Like she's over you.
The female
But
perspective.
of her side of why she's given up on the relationship and things like that, and it was more the guys. She was blaming it's the guy's fault. So I said, okay, well, there's three sides to this story, and if you're a smart person, you will get the truth. And let me go ahead and rebuttal that from a man's perspective. You know what I mean? So that's what I did.
Yeah, you folded me, but I don't fold back. That's the dope saying.
Yeah, that is dope. I mean, that's important too. I mean, to give the male side of the story. I mean, if not, then we end up looking like the bad guys all the time. You know what I mean?
Because we never give our side of the story for real. Our close friends, or family members that we have that connection with, we might let them know what the real was going on, or they already knew what the real was going on. You know what I mean?
As a
So
man,
you
our
should
side
have,
doesn't matter. As a man
yeah,
in this world, our side doesn't matter
it-
to the public. It's like
and
we
that's
fuck what
true.
he was on.
Yeah, and I have an untraditional take on what's going on between the male and female dynamic now, where
Let's hear it.
It's right now, in my opinion, it's an attack on black women. All right, I think the focus is more on black women more so than men right now. I think the attack on men was more in the 80s, early 90s, and I think that it plateaued, in which we started getting the point of the attack in which they pivoted to women. But I'm gonna tell you why it's working so far on the women, because their emotional sides is leading to their femininity being suppressed. And now women are becoming men more because they claim that there's a lack of masculinity, which the dude spoke on in that video clip. And when women feel like there's a lack of masculinity, they naturally want to step into that role, not knowing it's counterproductive to the relationship. And so it's working so far on a woman because our women are becoming more and more masculine, not knowing how powerful the feminine is to balance out the masculinity. And so instead of having the expectation of us showing how we are deserving of the being submissive, they should start off in that role and then watch the balance start to equal out again. But that's easy said theoretically. So what I usually do is point out the obvious talk right now, which is the black male and the versus black woman. Who's the prize? that conversation, in my humble opinion, is the biggest trick that we're falling for right now. The reason why it's the biggest trick is because we both need each other to the point where we don't even realize that our prize is based on what you want. For example, women adapt to what men want based on their looks, based on their personality, based on who they hang around, based on what they laugh at. Basically, their prize is based on what we want, and our prize is based on what they want. Meaning we also adapt to what women look for. This is the reason why we get haircuts. It's the reason why we drive nice cars. Obviously, people like cars too. But for the most part, our fashion, our hygiene, our upkeeping is because of what women want. So we're not even defining ourselves what values it. We're basing it off of what women want. And it's going in a big circle, but we're so caught up on the prize thing that we don't even realize that the trick is that we're both the prize, and it always goes like this. That's what the yin and yang is. That's what the divine feminine and masculine is. But now we have been tricked to choose a side. And what men are doing, they're mixing up the prize with the prize compared to women, and not mix up the prize compared to men. That's what the talk should be isolated to. If you're a prize as a man, you're not a prize over a woman. You will be a prize over a man, meaning you do more than an average man. Just like a woman that has the submissive style but still confident and could bear children and is young and intelligent will have more of a prize over an average woman. But you still will meet with that top tier man and top tier woman. Of course, a top tier man is going to be a prize over an average woman. But what about a top tier man with a top tier woman? It's a balance out. It's exactly who you want. All right. The only thing that comes with a top tier man going to a bottom tier woman is insecurity. That's the only thing that makes it even out, but that's due to trauma. But this whole talk about who's the prize and these podcasts that we have, respectfully, where you pretty much are automatically assumed to be choosing a side, is nothing but toxic for our community and is being counterproductive to us working together.
What I can say is, I don't know if it's, I don't believe it's insecurity, that because I agree with what you were saying completely, except for the part of the top tier man being with the average woman. I don't think that has anything to do with insecurity. Could it possibly, if that top tier man is trying to control that woman, then that's different. But if a top tier man does meet an average woman and seeks out that average woman, and that average woman brings to the table what he was brought up to believe was good to him and good for them to build, then it shouldn't be no issue. It shouldn't be insecurity.
To me, that would be, I see what you're saying too, but to me, that would make her a top tier woman. All right. So like,
he could bring her up just like she could bring him up.
And
like vice versa. Like if it's a top tier woman with the average man.
And she's only up because she knows she has the fundamental capability to serve him that purpose as a woman. That average, she's not average then.
Yeah, and I'm not.
She
elevates.
Necessarily, she probably never was average unless you're
Just
talking
like
about
that girl.
financial. If we're basing this off of financial,
That woman that we was talking about, that woman that we put that clip, she was talking about she does XYZ for a man. She knows how he is in the morning, mid. It's just like that. There's average women that has that mindset that puts them up here.
So that doesn't, because the way, not to cut you off, Capo Inside Up, but the way that you were explaining it just now when you were talking about high level and you were talking about average, it looks like you were talking about it from a financial aspect. That's the way it sounded like you were explaining. But when it comes to men, as you know, it doesn't. Financial aspect has nothing to do with what a high value woman is to us.
Right. And I wasn't talking from a financial aspect whatsoever. I want to make that very clear. There's very distinct qualities that men do better than women and women do better than men. All right. A financial aspect to me would be the aspect of quality that you assign to a man because of the natural capability of the provider and protector and even expectations. All right. So I wouldn't look at a woman's financial situation and equate that to whether she's average or top tier. Like, so the thing is, I didn't define what average is or what top tier is for the women's side. I think it's easier to do it for men because they have more of an objective quality or definition, that being provider, protector. So the finances obviously will be a certain level of providing. Protecting would be physically capable and able. You know, and then there's also emotional intelligence, but that's on both sides. But if you look more towards the women, then the qualities to me that would make a woman more than average is her ability to nurture, her ability to be creative, her support system, and her love. And the reason why is because inevitably we have two sides of the brain. This is like undeniable. All right, our left side is our masculine side. Ironically, it controls the right side of our body, and our right side of our brain is our feminine side. When we think of music and we create music like the one we just heard, you're actually tapping into your feminine side, your creative side. All right, that belongs to the feminine, but people get scared of that word because they don't want to be associated with feminine, not knowing that the feminine doesn't make you a pussy. It makes you a man because
that's why the mother and father is supposed to be in the household together to raise the child.
Hold on for
balance.
Hold that thought for one quick second. We have another guest in the building. Shout out to G.A.M.E. Most salute.
This nigga came up looking like a heavy set MC Hammer, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Shout out to G.A.M.E. Tied up. Continue, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just had to bring G.A.M.E. up for a second, but continue.
No, you good. You good. Salute the G-Road, man. Now, so I'm saying like there's inevitable qualities that are assigned to the feminine naturally, just as opposed to the masculine. And this is why people get this mixed up more than anything. This is why we say men are better leaders than females. It's not only because of the physical aspect. Obviously, the average man is stronger than the average woman, but it's also because women are more emotional creatures. And when you're more emotional, it overcompensates for your logic, which is the danger in being a leader. If you allow your emotions to overcome your logic, then there's nothing but destruction and doom that awaits. This is the basis for why men are better leaders, because we're less in tune with our emotions. Though capable, we're less in tune naturally with our emotions. Therefore, we're able to think logically. This is why when you discipline a kid, a woman will say, don't discipline him because you're yelling or you're harsh, though the kid did wrong. But her emotions are overcoming her logic to the point where this kid needs discipline, but her emotions are saying, let's stop that. That's the basis. But the most toxic word that we have infiltrated in 2025 is the word submission, and which scares women to think that's a bad thing, not knowing that if we go to war, we have to submit to the army leader. Doesn't make you pussy. That makes you smart, because submission comes with the strategy of who's the best leader. But it's just been misconstrued. It's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, I don't have any
rebuttal. That's because they want to be more masculine, man. That's all it is. They wanna be like us, man. That's all it is.
Well, yeah, but they don't really want to be like us. They feel like they have to. You know what I'm saying?
No, they doing what the masters telling them to do.
Yeah, that's why you hear a lot of. That's why you hear a lot of them say, "Well, if you show me you're a leader, I will become submissive," because they don't really want to take that role. It's counterintuitive. It's naturally against their nature, but they feel like they have to because of what they've seen. And again, like I commented, them bringing in that past trauma of a sucker ass nigga that they dealt with, that they feel like now all these other niggas are sucker ass.
They can't see, understand, or fathom a motherfucking
accountability.
They don't even know what a man is. They can't understand if a nigga is trying to lead them or not. When we try to lead you, there's always a motherfucking fight back. Bitch, kick rock.
Yo, before we go deeper, I want to give the floor to Mo, man. Mo, talk to us, man. What are your thoughts on this commentary on this subject? Should I say?
Looking like a character out of Beat It.
Yo, this nigga first I look like you said a chubby MC Hammer. What'd you say?
Yes, that's a fact. And then now you look like a character out of Beat It. Michael Jackson.
That nigga MC Hammer ain't spent 30 minutes in a day of his life this pretty, nigga. What are you talking about?
Okay, my bad.
That's Joe Johnson cousin. That's Joe Johnson cousin.
Nigga said Joe Johnson. That's hilarious. But what up with y'all niggas, man? Everything good?
What's up, man?
What up, man?
How's everything with you? Everything all right?
Oh yeah, man, I'm blessed and highly favored in the Lord.
Yo, stop that. Stop it. Why you be trolling, bro? Stop trolling. Anyways.
So why you think I be trolling, bro? Like
That's
the
what
stuff I said in
I'm
the
like.
chat.
I don't know what's serious or not, so I'm quiet. I'm like, yo,
Nah, he trolling.
all
He
having
trolling.
fun, man, being productive. Shoot, I'm chilling.
Yeah, I
He
probably
trolling.
trolling just now, but in the chat I wasn't trolling. But
I know you wasn't trolling in the chat. Well, you kind of were. It seemed like
Kinda
you
I
were,
were.
wasn't.
but just
I
now.
wasn't
Okay.
trolling.
A little bit.
But nah, you'll know I'm trolling. But let me speak on what y'all speaking on right now though. About the women. Like when you said it's an attack on the women, I don't think I don't think they're attacking our women. I think the attack is on men. I think the attack on the women, they were always attacking black men. But the attack on the women happened in the 70s with the feminist movement. And then with the lack of opportunity and resources for black men, and then the overcriminalization of us, and then giving opportunities to black women and helping them elevate for the last 50 years to now where they feel like they're financially, like when I'm talking to women now, they'll say, oh, well, you know, women don't have to take stuff from men now because they working. Like this is the logic, because they work now. I'm like, well, black women always work. Like it was never a time in this country where the majority of black women didn't work. Like that was never a time. So that's a falsehood that a lot of people like to like run with. But it's an attack on the black man by elevating his woman to a certain status. In where we look on social media, you can type in black woman or black girl on Instagram. It's a million pages come up telling her how she's so great, she don't need a man, the man ain't this, the man ain't that. You could do bad by yourself. Like it's all these things to try to uplift the black woman, right? To tell them you don't need a black man, you don't need him, girl. He this, that, and the third. And then we got the dudes that feel like they find out they can hustle like that. Be like, oh, let me start me a page and say, oh, if he ain't paying all your bills, girl, you need to leave him alone. So
yeah.
So the psyche of them makes them difficult to deal with. Biologically, they want a man to lead them, right? But when they hear certain words, submissive, I don't even use that word when I'm speaking with women. It's about cooperation, because if we just saying submissive, a woman being submissive to me, I mean, in return, a man will be submissive to his woman. And when I say that is, you'll do the duties of a man, right? Something breaks in the house, you're gonna be the one to take care of that. Something going on with the car,
You're gonna be a protector in general.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna protect that. You're gonna protect her.
protector and a provider. So that's me submitting to her will, right? So we use the words and we get fooled by the words. So I don't even like using that word. But back to the point though, I don't feel like it's necessarily an
I
attack
need
on
her cooperation. That's what I say.
cooperation. That's it.
Yeah.
Like if you cooperate, we can get straight. You
Right.
you got a response to that?
Yeah, I feel which I so when in listening to you and your explanation, I feel like we're saying the same thing. I'm gonna tell you why. I think we're saying the same thing. We're just coming from two different perspectives. One being that you think there's an attack on men, which I can agree with, but my perspective is different, even though it still is in harmony with you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you say the psyche of the woman, that's the attack I'm talking about. But the result of that is the pressure on men, which is the attack you're talking about. So what we're doing is we're saying the same thing. We're just starting at different points. I'm starting at the propaganda that is pushed to these women's mentality that leads to the pressure on the men. Because to me, no matter where we go, we're going to want pussy. That's just what we want. We want to be with the woman. We want, like, if women can have sex, how many women do you think we're going to be with? We're not going to be with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's all they're good for, because I just mentioned the qualities that come with them. But that's where my attack comes from. I think the attack is on their psyche through propaganda, and which then affects the men. All right. Now, I think that, like you were saying, it was more aggressive to men, or I think it was more focused on men in the 80s, in the early 90s. But now, because of the entertainment industry and the expectations and obviously the billions of dollars that are promoted and spent with the hair for Black women, I think that's the attack. Is attack on insecurity, and is attack on you need to make more money, when that was never the thing that made us want pussy. It was never the money. We'll fuck a bitch from McDonald's if she's bad enough. You know what I'm saying? But they're tricking these girls to think that they're tricking these girls to focus on the wrong quality that we're not even fucking looking for, which in turn is affecting the black men. So to me, I think we are saying the same thing, but I'm starting at a different position. But I do, if I were to say something or give you something that would debunk what I'm saying, I would say that ultimately the men would be the leaders and probably be the most important thing to focus on in that aspect. But at the same time, the women are also important because we mostly do things for them. But that's why I said we all need each other, because it's weird, because if we do things for them, they still need our protection, because if they're hypothetically attacked by a man, only another man can stop them from being attacked. So
let me ask this real quick. I don't mean to.
And my bad for being long-winded.
It's all good. Let me ask this. What do you say to the people that will say, well, how many years are we going to allow them to play women play victim like it's the man's fault? Because it started, what you say, in the 70s, right? This is 2025.
Right, yeah. And
so why is it always the man's fault? So this is why I be trying to separate the groups of people. There are men, and there are, just guys.
Bands.
Then you have women, and then you have these hoes out here.
Yeah,
You know
I want to say that. All right, so I have the inclination to say it's men's fault as a man, because I feel like we're the leaders and that we should take responsibility, because if we're able to control, like I was saying, have dick control, then there will be consequences for the women that are mistakenly thinking they're top tier when they're really average. For example, I have a female friend who is getting picked up on by dudes at a bar, but she's mixing that with thinking she's marriage material. All right. But it's not her fault. To me, it's the men's fault who's allowing them to think that and lowering themselves in order to get the easier kitty. Now, they're not only glorified, but they have no incentive of doing better. So I would say for me as a man, that it's the man's fault ultimately. But we both have parts in that.
Those are just regular guys.
We
separate guys
they
from
make
men.
a difference.
Like men ain't gonna be doing all that.
But this is we're talking about from, because I hear what you're saying, Capo, and I hear what you're saying, Tied Up. But we are taking the term like that. Women got to be accountable as well. They got to know. They got to know better, just like we got to know better as well. So I feel like what you're saying is you're like, well, you don't have to hold yourself accountable for that. That's their fault. That's what it sounds like.
Let me make it clear. I'm saying me as a man, the way I'm viewing what I think I should do, I'm going to take accountability for that. I think that women should take accountability for what they're doing too. For example, if I'm going to be specific, and I don't speak on much about the details because it's with so much I could understand, like in a woman's point of view, but from a man looking on that side, if I want to be critical to them, then they also have to not expect the top men or the men that they're looking for or bashing to be the representations of the black men. If you meet most of these girls that saying fuck nigga this and this nigga ain't shit, and you ask them where have they met these guys, they're going to say either the club or a bar, bro. Which one of these dudes have you met in college that is like that consistently? Of course, you're going to have the anomalies or not. All right. So what I'm saying is this: women are also mistakenly equating their trauma and past experience to the black male, not even realizing that black male, that's the dude that in your dreams, you already said no to him because he was too short. So it's like there's some hypocrisy on their part as well. There's no doubt about that.
That's all exactly what you just said. That's all I'm saying is that I hear I see where you're going, and I hear exactly, and I understand your perspective, right? But the other side of it is I'm listening as well, and I'm just hearing like, damn. So it's just all on us. They can't take a bit. They can't admit to themselves that they just met the wrong person, and that they just they have poor sense of judgment for whatever situation.
I need them to BA. I need these motherfuckers to hold themselves accountable. Just
That's
like
true.
I did earlier, I apologize to all the ladies that I affected in life
When you was on your
because of
fuck boy
my
shit.
trauma,
When you was on
on
your
my fuckboy shit.
yeah,
I was a
of course.
fuckboy. I know that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it
But
isn't the
but
girls.
but it took me to get out this fuckboy shit to start to be a to be a man. Like I'm not trying
Right.
to keep on doing that same old bullshit. It's not getting me nowhere. It's wasting time, to be honest.
Yeah, and that isn't a woman's excuse too. So I want to make that clear because as I'm talking, BA, I'm seeing you listen, and it's important for me to hear how am I coming off. So I'm appreciative of that because
That's
that
what we're here for. That's exactly what we're
Good.
here for.
Right. This is a good conversation. But
and it shouldn't be a woman's excuse that hey, I experienced this, therefore this is going to happen until proven wrong. That's called trauma, and it's trauma bonding when they get in a relationship that also been hurt by a woman that leads to that circle. I think Capology was talking about where you're just in a big ass circle because you're trauma bonding, you're going through, you're not healing, you're not being by yourself, and you're getting in another relationship that's trauma bond because that's what you're used to. One of the main things, and I'll shut up real quick after this. One of the worst things that we do as a Black community is we're so scared of that alone time after a breakup. We hate it. So we jump as soon as possible, even if it's not even emotions involved, even though it is subconsciously, whether you want to admit it or not. So we fuck this, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, not knowing what we just went through and sitting with it and facing it. Even if we totally weren't in the wrong, if they cheated on us, we still should take some time to sit with how that made me feel. Because what's one thing is not going to be able to run away from is you got to be vulnerable again. That's what love is. Like I said, that's why I said there's no parachutes for the leap of faith. When you choose to venture into a relationship with the intent of love, is no escaping it. You got to be vulnerable. You can't bring in that bullshit. If you don't like it, a relationship is not for you. That's just what it is.
And you also have to accept the outcome of that.
Facts.
From not just from the male perspective, but for the female perspective as well.
Absolutely.
If
You
it
could
didn't
get hurt
work, exactly. If I get my feelings hurt or she fucked me over, I can be mad. It's okay. I'm human. I can be mad at her, but I gotta look at myself as I chose this, and she vice versa. But this is what we talk about. We've been talking about this for the last 3 years of doing this particular segment on Sundays. Women in regards to, just from my experience, I can't speak from you all's experience, but from my experience, I love my mom to death, but even with my mom and my aunts and all of that, when it comes to accountability, it's just something that they
Yeah.
I'm not gonna apologize. Yeah. I'm not gonna say my bad. I'm not gonna say none of that. But I'm gonna, but let me cook you this meal. Let me rub your shoulders. Let me get you. Hey, let me go buy you some clothes or some shoes.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like that.
You're right, man. And I gotta say, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
We can never tell our moms like I almost told my mom, "Hey, you fucked me up." You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on. As I been thinking about it, why would she call me a womanizer? And I think the exact moment is when she said, "Son, it doesn't matter if a woman if you're good to that woman, if you bad to that woman gonna do whatever the fuck she want to do." And when I heard that, I said, "Oh, okay." Then that's why I was doing what the fuck I was doing. This is the game we playing. Okay, that's what's up.
Mo, tap in, man. Mo over there quiet, like, what the hell is these niggas talking about?
No, I mean, I'm listening. I didn't want to talk over nobody, but I did want to go back to that with he said me and him we have the same, we agree, but we approach it from different ways. So the reason I like to focus on men being attacked, that's my focal point, is because men, for the most part, we don't have any resources. Nobody cares if we're going through whatever. We see a nigga, he out of work, he don't have no money, he barely surviving, he begging, whatever he got going on, we look down upon him. Like even other men, like I don't, like even me, like when I talk to some like dudes, they going through it, like bro, I feel if I don't really care, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you going through with your old lady, your kid, whatever. I hear you, man. Keep hope alive. You know what I mean? So we don't really have, nobody cares. And biologically, women, they want to submit to men who are, all women want a man who can protect them and provide for them. That's just natural. If they like women, if they like men still. Let me say that
Now, if
first.
they want to be masculine,
Yeah. I mean,
not if they
biologically,
want to be not if they want to be masculine. No, they don't.
biologically they do. Now, in their mind,
Yeah, because capology, we call those dykes, the ones that you talking about.
yeah,
No,
even if
no.
Those are those.
No, they can't have their cake and eat it too. You can't be
Oh,
masculine when you want until somebody busted that motherfucking house.
Look, what's the point of having the cake if I can't eat it? What's it? But
He
listen,
can't have it.
Listen, this is my thing though. Listen. So a woman, no matter how old they get, they're gonna end up coming back trying to find, they're gonna end up submitting to the wrong nigga. It'd be like, man, boy, look, shoot. He ain't got no money, he ain't got nothing going on, they 46. And like, man, shit, I'm tired of just being alone. So they gonna come back, right? But I think what we need, our men, our youngsters, the young men coming up, you gotta be able to be secure. They gotta be financially stable, mentally strong. So that's why I focus on, that's why my focus is, is elevating men, building men up mentally, and knowing the attack that they'll use our women to attack us. They'll be the ones to put us down. They'll elevate, like, hey, Letitia, we gave you a raise and a
Easily
promotion.
influenced to do that.
Yeah, we raise and promotion, and then she go home to Andre, and he going through hell with his work, and she like, well, I just got a raise. Like, you remember Martin? You remember Martin when Gina had got a raise, and then he's like, well, Gina make more money than you anyway. Then he like, wait, 1-0, 2-0. Then she like 3. He like 3. Like, that's how it is. You know what I mean? So, and then that'll make them, even any men, most men, you want to make more money than your woman, right?
Yeah.
Or if she make more money than you, don't want her to always be putting in your face, like,
right.
You know what I mean? So
I don't
want
care.
to feel like a man. I mean, but you still want to feel like a man. You don't want to broad come
I'm
home
gonna
talking
be a
about
man no matter what.
And that's how we should think. That's how we should think.
And that's the problem right there. I'm gonna be a man no matter the motherfucking what. I'm going to be a man no matter what.
I agree with that.
We not doing that.
No, I agree with that thinking. But in general, because them making more. I'm not saying this is for you. I'm not speaking specific. I'm talking about in general. Because if hypothetically a woman makes more than the men, they're taking away damn near a third of why we are men. That's that provider lane. They're not really taking it away. I'm saying to the average mind, they're not really taking it away. But to the average mind that feels threatened, the ones that feel threatened by that, to them they're like, oh shit, what the fuck is she gonna need me for now? She got the providing on the table, now the protecting. I better be able to protect. You know what I'm saying? But we should adapt that confidence that you're speaking about, capology, and which is like, bro, nigga, I rob her for her money on those. I'm the man, and
her money don't make me.
No,
I
but
feel you. I agree.
It could become a problem though. It could become
not for
a
me.
problem
weaponize
because
because
I feel like if I should have the discernment to understand and know what woman I'm dealing with that's gonna bamboozle me to not see that in her.
You're giving people too much
because
credit.
I'm not gonna be with them.
No, money changes people because you gotta look at it, Cap. You can feel exactly how you feel.
Never mind.
You gotta feel. You can feel exactly how you feel. Your woman gets some outrageous promotion and raise out of the blue, and she making significantly more money than you. You don't know how she gonna come home popping, and she gonna be wanting to buy shit that you be like, yo, like want to go places like, hey, I can't afford to pay that. Well, I got it, and then she like, but come on. Well, you ain't got half of this.
I hear you.
It's two. I feel like it's two ways because I can see your side as well.
But I left them both, so
it can be an insecurity issue too within a person. That's going what Capo was just talking about. I'm secure in myself. She's making much. She's making money. All of that stuff. I'm still gonna be a man no matter what, which I believe should be the logic. But then I hear what you're saying too, Mo. If you are using it as a weapon against me, then then that's where that's where all of
Oh
this
yeah, I agree
anger,
with that. Yeah.
like if you throw it in my face, nigga, you can't even take me to, you can't even fly us to you can't even play for the hotel. Like if she start getting into that bag, but every woman ain't like that though.
No,
By the way,
everybody's not. But
I
I'm
have to
saying,
go.
but I hear you though. But I hear
the
you.
I
Like a
common
lot of
would
women
woman,
I
are.
would leave though.
she might be straight
You
before
I've
she,
done
should.
it before.
bro. She
You
might
should.
be straight before she got to it. You might have loved her to death. That was like straight, and y'all was doing what you like. You be like, yeah, I can't afford to do that right now, so we gonna chill. Now she gets this influx of money, and now she like, women like to do it up, bro. When they,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They be
What's
broke as
up?
shit, be all out the country. You be like, damn. Like I done
That's
dealt
not
with
the
a bunch
woman
of them.
for
I'm
us.
looking like, I be like, damn, you stay out the country. I know you ain't got no money like that. Like, what's to you? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that's my point. But what I'm saying is for us to be as men stable financially, secure, be able to feel like I can afford to take care of my family. And then when you get a woman, you exude confidence and you actually have stuff to back it up. You know what I mean? And that once we take care of the part with the men where we're productive and building up and we're able to insulate ourselves without having to depend on certain stuff or people giving us jobs or whatever, you know what I mean? We can figure out what the opportunities are, and then we can go get them like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my
So
focus, because women, they give them black women in particular way more opportunity than black men, bro. And that's by design,
Absolutely.
man.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. And that's
they got
why, like I
they
was
got the
saying,
most debt. They got the most debt.
They do.
well, it's still, yeah, because it ends up being a trick. But that's what I'm saying. That's what the attack is to me. Is tricking them into that position, because then it puts that really delusional pressure on us. But then we talk
Oh, so
about,
I know what attack you talking about. I got you. You've been saying
you
this
feel me?
kind of same thing. I was saying, yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Word. But now I ain't gonna
I
lie,
know.
guys. They gonna hate me saying this.
It's
But
the attack. He's saying the attack is from the 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 people that want us to go back and forth with each other and not
exactly.
one.
So
Yeah, I
they put
got
them in
you.
that
Yeah.
position to speak on the leverage, in order to weaponize it. They put them in a position and tell them this is what's going to make you valuable, and it's wrong. But it all comes down to us. So I can say it from both ways. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm trying to say this without getting canceled. But the women are too Americanized, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's to the point where we got some scraps left in the South, but I'm sorry.
Westernized. They too
Our
Not
nor
western.
our our
these are
northern women are
They
fucking
western
England.
the
done, bro.
culture.
This is
I'm
the
sorry.
UK motherfuckers.
The motherfuckers our American black women are done, bro. Well, I'm not gonna say are done. I'm gonna say they damn near done. I'm gonna say, because the only good ones left really are the southern raised joints, maybe. Other than that, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. And it's not no passport boy shit, because passport boys aren't valuable outside of their state. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody that's valuable no matter what, that's looking for the woman that has not the non-Americanized mentality, meaning they value their femininity. That's it. But America got them fucked up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I see. I guess I look at it from a different perspective. I look at it from, it depends on who you are as a man. Like if you are a certain type of way, whether you got the bread or not, if you have it, and that woman, and that's what that woman is looking for, she can be saying that she's looking for something else. But if you bring something new to the table and y'all vibe and it grows from that aspect, then everything is cool. Not saying that that's a normal type ordeal or situation, but I can see that happening. I feel like that what you're saying right now is true, because that's what's being projected to us as it really true, as it's being shoved down our throat through social media, that women are all like this every fucking word, which it is to a point. But I believe that there's still a lot of good women out there that aren't westernized or Americanized, as you say. I believe that if
There
you,
are women.
whether
There are
she, and
women
I
out
believe
there.
it's a lot. It's a lot of
Oh,
them, but they're not being
I don't think
they're
it's a
not
lot.
they're not
It's
being
a lot.
projected.
So the single women are out the way, just like the single men are.
Yeah.
I think that
And
they
when
as
we're
a
out the way is different from they're out the way. So
If
our
you're
out the
showing me,
way, we're to the money. I
if I,
know they're to the money, but they're going to go spend it, and they're going out. They're going on trips. We stacking. and steady to the money.
I'm just, this is what, like, going out, right? We're only seeing, like, what we're talking about, dope ass conversation, by the way, dope ass dialogue from everyone up here.
Yeah.
But this is what's being projected through us everywhere we look, as far as TV and everything, because it's only one particular power that's projecting this out to our to everyone, to make everybody believe that everything that this is what it's like. When in reality, this is what it's like to an extent, but the other side still exists. That's all I'm saying.
You're totally right. This is the epitome of propaganda. Perfect example, right?
That's propaganda.
You feel me?
Perfect.
It's propaganda, but I'm speaking from personal experience, which could be used against me. But my point is, I'm not letting social media feed me my experiences and coming to my conclusions. All right. I just lived in Mexico for 1.5 years. All right. Been to Germany. All right. Been to London for 3 months. All right. Been to DR. Been to Colombia. I'm very well traveled. When you travel a certain amount, I'm sorry to say this, but there's an undeniable difference in mentality of women when it comes to their willingness. The entitlement in America is up here compared to where I traveled, I would say. All right. It might be some hidden village somewhere where the Amazon women are just ready for the fucking husband. But now I haven't seen that shit. And what I've seen coming back to America is even worse than when I fucking left. And it's like, y'all even more entitled. And not only they're more entitled with even less to offer.
Yeah.
How you get more entitled and you got less to offer than when I fucking left? And so that's what I'm saying. Like,
all over your house.
And that's what the Americanized mentality to me is. It's their delusion. It's like, what are you offering? We got money. One thing I hate when people ask me to help them move and they feed me food. I'm like, I could buy any food I want. What the fuck I need food for? I could get a steak and cheese and wings right now, motherfucker. Like, and so like women are like presenting themselves with, I'm independent. Look, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna take care of you. What else can you do for me? Like, and that's where the average girls lay to me, and the top tier girls are the ones that are isolated from that mentality, in which they understand their femininity or their willingness to cooperate, as y'all might want to say, because that's going to make us drawn to them. We could fuck a bitch. That's easy. But to us, I told a girl, you going to know a guy fuck with you when he fuck you, he stay at night and he don't leave right away. That's when he fuck with you.
I got one more last video that I wanted to share of this young lady. And
it's kind of on topic.
Yeah, it's kind of on topic. Let's get it where you at. Right.
But excuse the lack of melanin.
You talk. So I think you're talking about the other video. That's not the one that I. That's not the one that I.
It's a snow bunny.
She had the rules of how to.
No, that's not the one that I got. That's not the one I got. I got something. But hey, that Caucasian woman was talking. She was talking. She was talking to my soul. Actually,
that's what they need to know. That's
what
they need to hear.
Can't come from her. I can't come from her. All right, go ahead.
I can knock you though.
Let's get it.
If you have ever dealt with a man that has a lot of ambition and it has purpose, and you wondering, well, why doesn't he give me that much attention? Why doesn't he do this and that? Let me explain why. Because it's so easy for you to say, well, he can just communicate. All he had to do is say what he wants or where he wasn't. But let me explain something. The reason he doesn't is because that man is so used to being by himself, and he is so used to just doing what he wants with no explanation, that now that he has to deal with you, it's a task. Unless that man really wants you in his life, that man is not willing to change who he is as a person, his communication style, or any that is out of his normal, consistent routine just to deal with you. Don't take it personally. To understand, in order for people to change, it takes a lot. That man is not willing to change the way he has been communicating and dealing with his life just to deal with you. You're not that important yet.
What you say, Capo? What you say, Capo?
I said, if you was that motherfucking important, you would know everything. You wouldn't have to worry about shit.
You wouldn't be in your feelings.
Unless you didn't know how to understand English.
You would understand. You would understand. You would understand purpose. Like that's something that every man in this planet, that every man that has some type of ambition or trying to get something done, or have a task. Yeah, purpose. Every man needs it.
Word. Yeah, man. She's
But
talking.
I'll give you. Hold on, real quick. I'll give you a brief example. It was a past relationship. And I was like, yeah, when we finally together, oh, we about to be moving it. You know what I mean? You're gonna be doing your thing. You got your side hustles. I'm about to focus again and do this, and I got XYZ, and then we'll do all this, and then at night we'll come together, and then it was like I have to rethink about this relationship. You won't have time for me. I'm like, what? Bitch, what? Excuse me? What the fuck you talking about? But if I was some bum ass nigga coming home, just go straight to playing the PlayStation, the Xbox, it'll be something else. These motherfuckers don't know what they want, man.
I agree. I think, yeah, that's why leadership is important. That girl, man, one of the best things I heard recently was like, you don't have to lie to a girl because a girl will lie to herself. You know what I'm saying? And from my experience, that shit is
That's
so true. That shit is so true. Like, because the girl in that video, whoever she was seeking her advice, simply the nigga clearly ain't like the girl. But the girl kept conjuring up stuff in her mind. Well, he got to get used to this and used to that. Nah, nigga, he just don't like you. Because, like she was saying, she was speaking truth. If a nigga like you, he's going to move accordingly. Of course, we still got some nigga shit we do. You know what I mean? Come on now. We're going to leave the toilet up. We're going to do all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But outside of that, for the most part, we going to show the girl we like her. If we don't text and the girl's like, maybe busy, bitch, he don't want to text you. It's really that simple. But girls conjure up all this other stuff and these other scenarios because of the past or whatever. And it just leaves them in a loop or whatever. But yeah, man, like that girl was speaking truth, but girls gotta recognize also when niggas just don't like you or just see you as a fuck buddy. And you're not just wifey material. It is what it is. Some girls might like that though.
Thanks.
All men's gonna live their life and nobody's gonna appreciate you for living your life.
That's why, man, you're right.
That comes from anybody that you say you love. To be honest, yeah, that's not. They're not. You're gonna be on the island by yourself.
Hey,
I told my son about to be 16 next week. You know what I mean? And I tell him, I'm like, man, you're gonna have a rough time dealing with these girls out here. But I also instill in him, you need to focus on getting yourself together. If a woman comes around, don't be all like, "Oh, a girl like me," type shit. You still keep on living your life. You can entertain it if you want to, but don't let that motherfucking shit distract you. Because at the end of the day, these hoes ain't loyal. In 2025, and all these, man, there's so many diseases out here now.
It's true.
Nah, you're right though. You're right. Shout out to Atlanta.
You know what I mean?
Atlanta,
motherfuckers just wilding. You know why? You want to know why motherfuckers out here?
I'm joking.
You want to know why motherfuckers
Houston
out here?
what? Houston what?
The music.
Yeah, nigga, shout out to Houston, not Atlanta. Shout out LA.
Yeah,
I heard it was Houston,
shout out
LA,
New York.
and Atlanta. That's what I heard.
Houston bringing back shit that we haven't had.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Okay.
Jesus.
Nah,
Christ.
because
dirty.
Yo, real
dirty.
quick. Kwame Brown told this story when he got to the Lakers, and he mentioned he lived in Houston. He said, "Hold on." He said, "You lived in Houston because Houston still was like the number 3 in the house in Virginia." Yeah. And so when he went to Lakers, it was like number 2 at the time. And he said, "So you went to Houston here?" He said, "Oh shit, we doomed," or something like that. It was some funny shit. But The Atlanta joint, I honestly, I think I looked it up. They lower. I'm not gonna say the number, but they lower than what you.
No,
would
it's
think.
bad. It's bad.
But it's not what you would think. Like
I'm
You
sick
from
of y'all
there?
niggas with this
You
Atlanta.
from
you
there?
hear
You
about
from
it,
there?
you might
You
think
from
it's
there?
like number
You feel
one or
me?
two,
Like,
but
well,
it's not.
you rep GA, so I get it.
Listen,
I get
man.
it.
Y'all niggas with
I
this
get it.
Atlanta shit, bro. Like that's a trope. That's a lie, bro.
No,
Like all
and I'm
the
saying
gay
that. I'm
shit.
saying like I don't know.
Like
That's
the
a
gay.
lie. That's a
Atlanta ain't even a
lie.
top 15 city in the country and gay with homosexuals. Nigga, Seattle is in the top 10, nigga.
Yeah, of gay. Yeah,
Look,
definitely. I
look
know
it up.
that. I know
Seattle ain't
that.
in no top 10.
I know that.
But
I
I
know
know when I
that.
looked it up, it wasn't top 4. That's all I have to say. But that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking jokingly. I don't know if like for sure. But the last thing I remember, matter of fact, they got some of the richest black folks. I think they're number 3 on the richest black folks too.
But Atlanta, I mean, Atlanta is an enclave of black people that, you know, they want to go, they do well, they want to go to Atlanta, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
But
y'all might be number 1. I think it's y'all, DC, and
I think
Georgia.
I think PG County might be PG County might be number 1. You know what I mean? If I'm
and
not
it might
mistaken.
be. It was another joint in Maryland too. I forgot the county though, but it was Atlanta. I'm gonna say Atlanta, DC, PG, and it was another joint in Maryland. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But y'all up there.
Damn,
I was joking. I can't say
I
nothing
didn't
about
see
Atlanta.
Houston on the list. I didn't see
for
Houston
wait,
on the list.
It was nice.
Wait. For what? STDs?
No, not STD. HIV.
Bro, everybody been talking about the cases of HIV coming out of Houston, bro.
I'm not saying that Houston. Like I know it goes down in Houston, but I'm saying Atlanta metro area.
Listen, bro. Man, whatever.
It is. It's one of the top places. It's documented.
Which number?
That's true.
Which number is? I'm curious. I might look it up.
I don't. Yeah, look up the numbers. It just says.
You know what? I ain't gonna look it up. I ain't gonna look it up. I ain't want
Georgia. The states in general is Georgia, Louisiana. Damn, it's South. Like the South is like this. Yeah. Mississippi, Florida. Like all of these are southern places. That's fucking crazy.
It ain't got Texas on. Texas not on there.
Well, you know what's wild is that niggas move there too and bring the stats.
It don't have Texas. It says Miami, Fort Lauderdale, New Orleans, Atlanta, Baltimore, Jackson, Mississippi, Memphis, Washington D.C., Newark, New Jersey.
My oldest son is married. He's about.
I don't see Houston on there. I don't see Houston.
3 years, and they have no kids.
What's the date of that
So
article?
if my son can do it,
I don't know.
Y'all can. This is what I say. I'm raising men. See, just because I was a scumbag, I had to stop being a scumbag to raise
August 16th, 2024.
You know what I mean? So shout out to my sons, man.
Yeah. But
listen,
damn, they talk. Why do you got like I looked that shit up in it all the southern states. Like what the fuck?
I mean, niggas be trying to run down south, bro.
That's what I think. That's the only thing I can think of.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that from that.
And that ain't just black people. That's like everybody.
Yes, everybody. It ain't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, everybody. It's not black. It's not.
Yeah.
But ain't that crazy though that when you say HIV, you think of like not well.
I don't think of black
majority. People. I don't think of, but I'm just saying you just said that ain't black people. And I know what you meant, but a lot of people they think about the 80s and they think about needles and they think about black people just like with assistants, just like with the state assistants. They think about black people when black people we're not even the majority of this country and
look, man,
we're minority. So that's kind of crazy.
I think it's a white gay man disease, HIV. That's how it came out, and they tried to remarket it and put it. Oh, it came from Africa. They was over there having sex with monkeys.
This nigga said
I remember that. I remember when they were saying that.
They did it. They had to rebrand it.
They said that. Yeah.
No, I got you. The remarketing, the rebranding of HIV is
they
crazy.
dropped it off in Africa, then tried to say, "Oh, everybody in Africa got AIDS," and it's like, "Oh, what the hell?"
Hey, Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was the
Magic.
This was rapping the dicks with ponchos and shit. They was scared as hell back then.
Yeah, I think Magic might be playing with them boys though. I love Magic to death, but
they got the stuff now though. They got the stuff where it
the pre-age drug.
Nah, man.
that the pre-A they've been having that. They got the
no,
non-detectable.
PA,
Bro. I work,
no.
bro. You know where I work. I'm just saying.
No, I hear what you're saying. But
You ain't even hear what I'm saying because I ain't saying yet. I ain't saying yet.
Oh, what you just got to saying was they got the new stuff now to help out. I am talking about
he talking about
in
I think
the
I don't want
90s.
to speak for him though. I don't want to speak, but I think he talking about the drug that you take when you have it. It'll get it down so low that it's not detectable.
Exactly.
But had it back in the 90s.
It's a virus though.
I'm not talking about magic and like magic is not even in my thought process. Yeah, I was talking about magic prior when I brought him up, but I'm saying like now, like in general, they got the pre-detection shit. So these people out here, right? Let me get into my point, Capo. Like when I just letting me continue. Thank you, sir.
Don't be a smart ass nigga. Just keep on
I have
going.
to because you just cut me off cold, acting like you knew what I was gonna say, and you didn't. You had no idea, but you thought it was Magic Johnson, so that's why I'm not even going crazy. But anyways, they got these people. They got these people using this new detection stuff that they got, right, the supplement or whatnot, and they are like people are still having just because it's the percentage is lower and all of that shit on the detection. These people are still going out and having sex and using condoms.
Yeah,
and to me that's kind of crazy. Yeah,
not,
and using.
not,
I'm sorry, not using condoms. I'm sorry, not using condoms with people just because the percentage or whatever the shit the effect lowers the chances of them giving it to people. To me, that's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't educate myself on that in a minute, but I really hope it's just. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not sorry. I hope it's mostly in the gay community. The only reason why I say that is I hope it's just I'm because I don't got nothing to do with it. So I just hope that I don't even gotta. I know that it's not just there, just for the record, but I just hope that I gotta worry less about that shit. That shit
look. Let me say this. I'm gonna say this.
I'm a nasty nigga too.
It is mostly in the gay community because when you see the commercials, they always have like two men. You know what I mean? So and it's like a one.
Always that. Yeah, they have a couple of them in there, but they be having everybody else in there too.
No, it'd be mostly gay. It'd be mostly gay.
No, what pisses me off is the mostly gay black people they put in that motherfucker. It don't be the white people. It'll be the
But that's like the two couples they be kissing and like they be acting like it's all pleasant. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Yo,
but,
I gotta do this. I gotta do this real quick, bro. I gotta put this up for the people.
The opinions expressed on this show does not reflect the ones of the Get Your Bars Up media platform. Therefore, stay at your moist ass feelings and get your bars up, you bitch. In the words of Capology Facts Holders LTV, that is.
I got to throw out my disclaimer. This is everybody has their own individual thoughts. Everyone has their own individual.
No. You not. no. You're not gonna.
Yeah, they about to clip my shit up, and that's gonna come up. I hope it stay with them. I hope it's with them.
And he just ratted on us, bro.
I didn't rat.
He just
I didn't rat. I'm just like I'm listening. Like I'm not one of these people. You know me. When I'm up here with y'all, I listen. When I'm up here, I listen to everybody. I don't try to talk over or nothing. I listen. You feel me? Consciously. So I'm listening to what y'all are saying, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I agree to some. I don't agree to everything you're saying. You feel me? Like, keep it 100.
What you didn't agree with? What you didn't agree with?
What you I'm tied up said. I hope it's just the gay people. You feel me? Like when he said that, I don't hope it's anybody. You feel me? I don't hope it's anybody. I'm not just saying the gay people. I don't hope it's anybody. That's what
I don't hope it's anybody. That's the inevitability. Everybody's watching the clip. Look at the whole video, just so y'all know, man. Look all that.
Well, look, tied up.
That's the part. That's the part where I'm like, nah, everybody, not just the gay people, everybody.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
It's your opinion, so it's nothing.
No, but I don't want that out there. Like I want them to be cursed with that shit. No, yeah. I was saying that I hope I have to worry less about it because I'm a heterosexual. That's all I'm saying.
Bro,
okay, yeah.
It is what it is, bro. If you pregnant,
I know, but the way he about to get me canceled before even being on.
If you pregnant, bro, if you pregnant and you smoke crack, the baby might be a crack baby. It's just what it is, bro.
It is what it is.
If you If
Yeah,
you
but
like to go
the
in the
crack
one that
babies
stink,
don't got
if you like to
laws
go in
being,
that eye that
they don't got
stink and not the
laws
one
being
that
made for
went,
them.
you
But
might get it.
nah, I feel you. I feel you,
Look,
man.
but look, I'm look. Let me ease you real quick. Pause. You got a 1 in 4,000 chance of catching it from vaginal sex. So
That ain't
it's a
comforting, nigga. That don't make me feel better, nigga. 1 in 4.
1
We're
in
just trying
4,000.
to. They're just trying to educate
Like, damn, I
you.
like
You
if you would have said 1 in 17,
you know?
I would have been like, ah, fuck.
17,000.
No,
1
nigga.
in
1 in
4.
4,000. 1 in 4,000.
Oh yeah, I think you said 4. I think you said 4.
No. So that's like, nigga, that ain't even. That's not even 1%. I don't
Nah,
even
I
know what.
swear. Nah, my
That's the
bad.
point.
My bad. I thought you said 4.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a different.
4,000. 1 in
Oh
4,000.
no. Didn't he sound like he say 4? I know you meant 4,000 now, but that's what I was reacting to.
Say
My bad.
25% is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
25%
say.
is crazy.
Yeah, man.
25% is crazy.
Yeah.
25% is crazy.
I'm gonna roll out. I got an early day tomorrow, y'all. I got the early, but yeah, I appreciate y'all, man, and appreciate y'all for having me, dog. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but I just looked at the time and shit.
Yo, let me ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, do you got a channel or something? You be on panels because I see you got your shit lined up already. Got an IG, like he be promoting himself. He be somewhere.
I don't have. I got a IG, but I don't got a YouTube that has to do with this. I do music on my YouTube. Other than that, I mostly do battle rap shit, bro.
He goes right.
Yeah,
he goes right.
Oh, you got
my girl in that WTVL tournament too. I ain't gonna say too much.
You was on Angry Fan before, right?
Not Angry Fan. Nah, I was on Polo's joint and Paul's and Battle Rap Facts. But I never been on Angry Fan. Yeah, I never been on Angry Fan. Yeah. You already know when I come on there, I'm gonna wild out. But all right, y'all. I'm good meeting y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna stay tuned to you too, man. Good shit, y'all. Good shit. Good to meet you, bro.
Oh yeah. Good meeting you, man. Stay up, bro. Boy, I did want to speak to that about that woman. Damn, bro. What was y'all saying before we got into that tangent? I wanted to speak to that real quick.
What the woman was talking about just now?
Oh yeah, that. No, I want to say what I want to say is this, right? She was right. But see, I think, damn man, I forgot. I was taking notes. But I think with men, right? Oh yeah, I wanted to speak back on the other thing about he said the women is kind of bad, right? The thing about with men and women, the women, it's you can get a woman that'll cooperate with what you want. You know what I mean? It might not be the one you want though. So that's where we got to find the one that we want. That, you know what I mean, she meet what we, you know what I mean? Because you get some women that gonna do whatever. Like, they trying to be down. But she might not look how I want her to look. There might be some stuff I don't like about it. She might, you know what I mean, got a kid, and I don't want to deal with a chick with a kid. It just depends, you know what I mean?
I'm at that point. I'm just gonna give me a 5, 4 or 5.
I mean, if that 5 make you feel like a 20.
If you can get a 5 or a 6, but could you make her an 8? Now that's if you could do that. Like if I could put on her on a if I could put on a diet, I could put in the gym.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Would she change up? Would she change up though?
Now that's where the problem come in.
With that attention.
That's where the problem come in. Now you get
because those are the ones that really appreciate you.
But that attention though.
See, look, but I think Capo in a good spot because Capo already got kids and Capo a little bit older, so he want a woman who a little more older than me and BA, because me and BA, we probably want to have some kids at one point, right? So we'll need a woman that can still have some kids. You know what I mean? So she got to be a little bit younger. So you trying to upgrade a little hoe, and excuse my language, hoes if you listen. I'm joking. But if you get a little chick and she a little younger, you upgrade her. That might go to her head, then it's a problem. See, Capo in a nice little spot, man. The broad could have, you know what I mean? She could be done having kids.
I don't care.
She could be fine as hell, and long as she cooperating, like, you straight, you know what I mean? Or she can be a broad who look good, like aesthetically. She just like wear her hair, she don't wear her hair, she wear like an old lady or something. Her glasses ain't right, and she kind of dressed, but that body might be right, and she just need to get like a do-over or a Cinderella. What happened with the Cinderella, the thing you got the one on it, then you make that bitch look like something.
Magic pump.
Yeah, and then she gonna love you for life. You know what I mean? Cause she already out the game for real. So
godmother.
You know what I mean? So you know, man. I don't know, bro. But
what you just said though, like that was a bar. That was a bar because you can if she was a 5 or a 6, depending on what your grading scale is, you can definitely turn her into an 8. But
yeah, and that's to
it,
you. That's
yeah,
the if it's to
to
you, because you can make her from a 5 on your scale and make her 8 on your scale. You know what I mean? If it's possible. Now some people just they stuck at a 5. Like I can't really do nothing with it. You know what I mean?
yeah, but it's like that 8 is a very common number. That's a very high standard number, right?
8 is high.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
very
saying.
high.
It's a
Man,
very
I'm
high
not
standard
gonna
number.
entertain no 8. No, I'm not entertaining
But
no
but
either.
Oh,
what I'm
that's too
saying,
that's too high. That's too high, Cap.
if you if you bring that 5 up, you bring her 5-ish up to about an 8-ish, that attention,
That's the
we gonna
problem.
really see. We gonna really see who she is at that point. And at that time, by that time, it can be too late.
Bro, you get
You're
a
fully
broad,
invested.
you get a 30-year-old broad, 30 to 32, and you upgrade her to an 8, 7.5, and she getting all types of attention. Cause be clear, a 7.5, 8 is what we rating her on our scale. When she go out to the common world, she might be in that grocery store. She might be a 10 in that grocery store that day. You know what I mean? She might be at Target and she a 10 in there.
Yeah.
At church, she might be the baddest thing at choir practice. You know what I mean? So
G.A.M.E.
yes,
I
sir.
don't tolerate these hoes, to be honest.
You keep saying hoes, Capo.
I don't they because they are. God damn it.
We're not talking about hoes. We're talking about women in general with the potential to be.
I thought we were talking about bitches.
Man, look. To be honest, let's say I'll say some of the women are emulating to be hoes too. So let's keep it a buck. I when I see a woman, I will acknowledge them, and right now I don't acknowledge nothing. Okay, for me,
Yeah,
I have 10 years to retire.
Capo bitter right now, man.
Not my
Mad.
bitter. I'm
But yeah, I ain't gonna use that word.
I am happy.
Capo fed up.
Happy. No, I'm happy.
No, you
I have
happy, but
10
you fed up
years.
with the hoe.
I have 10 years to retire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And for
Hold
me,
on, Cap.
but
Cap, you aren't you half Filipino?
I'm 25% Filipino.
Cap, why you won't go get you a Filipino? Man, you go get us all a Filipino brow, nigga.
True.
Nigga, they come cook, clean, fuck, suck, all that good old shit, man.
True. That's gonna
I'm sorry, my bad, Cap.
my destination. But I have 10 years that I'm gonna retire, right? And my retirement is all set up for me to retire, do what the fuck I want to do, and answer to nobody. Okay. And I don't see a lot of women that in this day and age that's going to want because of the finances. Because once I retire, bitch, I might spend the money. Unless you're my wife or something, that's another story. But if I'm dating, which I don't have nothing for you. Nothing. I can't do nothing with these hoes, man. Now if I find someone and she's down with my program, then that's fine. But what woman's gonna do that? And I don't knock them. There's plenty of hoes out here I could just smash and go on by my fucking way. You think that's gonna stop? No. Hoes make the world go round. Sorry.
Nah, that's true. That's
So
true.
it is what it is. I'm very content with myself. You know what I mean? I have a whole plan, and I'm going to be investing in my whole retirement still. I'm still going to be making my little plates and shit like that. You know what I mean? My son might even come with me. He's gonna be getting on that online money, and we're gonna do what that one guy was talking about. Generational wealth and keeping it in the family. You know what I
Don't
mean?
tell that to the world, Capo, man. Don't tell that to
Yeah,
the world.
man.
That ain't the world business. That ain't the world business.
So I'm in a different. I understand. I really want BA to find him a wife and have kids. You know what I mean? I really want that for my friend. You know what I mean? Even you, Jimo. One day you'll find your hoe. I mean, young lady.
One day you can find you a hoe.
Oh, or young lady.
That's funny as hell.
You know what I mean? I was fucking with him. But no, you too. I would love that for y'all. I would love that for myself with minus the kids. I'm not having no more them motherfucking crumb snatchers. You're bringing them in this motherfucking stupid ass life. You know what I mean? So, uh, hey, ladies, single ladies that got their mind right. You know what I mean? They're not that y'all done being contaminated and shit like that. If y'all want y'all some good men, I know.
Wait. Done being I don't want nobody who been contaminated, cuz. Come on, man.
Like some people got to grow. Some people got slow. You know what I mean? We're slow as a people.
It's double standards on this side.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Hey, reach out to these young brothers. But
Oh my gosh.
if you're throwing the pussy, just say you're throwing the pussy. If you're trying to infiltrate by pretending like you want a relationship and you just want to be a hoe and get some money, you might as well just slap yourself. Go ahead.
Listen, man. I be thinking sometimes like, damn, them first two abortions I got, man, I should have kept with them. You know what I mean? Cause now I got
right.
nigga got a date with intention and shit, and I be forgetting like, damn, I need to be intensive with this. Let me quit
So
wasting her time.
you're one of the guys that be not using condoms.
No, this back in my young day, man, when I was a youngster, man. You know what I mean? It was an accident. Like it was really an accident.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000%. Most of the women that I meet, they just want to fuck.
That's what I'm saying. And
they want to date. They want to date, right? They want to date and be cool and be friendly and all of that shit. Like go through the motions, which is ain't nothing wrong with. But a lot of them just want to fuck. They love the experience. They love the experience. And me being, and especially at this age, I've dialed it back, and now I'm at the point where most of these chicks that I come across, because I do come across quite a few now on accident. It's like I see through all of that shit now because I'm grandfathered into the fucking game. So I see the shit before it even happens. And sometimes you catch me on sometimes where I'm like, all right, I'll play this shit through. But in most cases, I'm keeping it friendly. Like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. How are you today? Oh, you're great. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. And then go on with my business.
Like that shit. They don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they be throwing it at you hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're esoteric nigga. So what's the saying? What you resist will persist, and what you chase will escape.
That's one of them.
So when you resisting it, they persistent. They gonna get it.
If you fuck with me, you better have it in your mind. I might not fuck you for a month.
But
I'm just gonna say that now. I might not fuck you for a month, and you're just gonna have to be okay with it. And then when I want to just come dumping it, and I was just gonna say, "Bitch, come get this," and that dumping it, and going about my business. And you might not get it again for another month or a week. It depends on how I feel. I fuck every day if I want to, but I don't be wanting to do that shit.
That's another
I
thing
don't
too,
fuck
Capo.
you every day. The fuck?
When listen, I'm only speaking from my experience.
Not every day.
When I got the last female that I was dating, You meet her, y'all go out, you still ain't like you have chances to smash, but instead you choose to go home. 2 weeks go by and then they start looking at you weird. The calls start being whatever, like, oh, I wonder why he's not. Is something wrong with him or something? He's not. Nah, it's just I see that I'm gonna get this pussy and I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck you are. I'm giving like the goods that I have. You just might not deserve this shit. And I hate to sound super arrogant by like saying that, but that's how I feel and that's how I carry myself. Like I know what the fuck I'm capable of. But do you deserve this shit? Do you deserve this shit?
Ladies,
Because
you
I'm
can't
tired
be
of giving
mad
that
when
shit
you
out for
leave with
free.
pussy.
I'm tired of getting up, bro. I done been with
Y'all
hundreds
leave
of
with
women in my fucking lifetime, bro. All over this fucking country. And a lot of them were good, but I was on some fuckboy shit when I was younger, just doing dumb shit or whatnot. But at this age, it's like, man, time is my most important currency that I have. So I don't want to waste it. I do not want to waste it just fucking somebody and just going through the motions with some type of whoever type. I don't give a fuck like whether you bad or not. Like I'm not even from. It's crazy at this point in my life. It ain't even really physicality now. It ain't even just, oh, she's a bad bitch. Oh, she got it going on. No, it's like what? Let me see what you got between your ears. Let's see what you're talking about.
Yep, that's a fact.
That's just me.
I'd
That's
rather
just
be
me.
around that than, man. Look, I don't want you to gift me something that you repackage to every nigga you been with, bitch.
Yeah.
Don't make that like the golden.
I'm not gonna lead. I'm not gonna lead with my money, and I don't want you leading with your pussy. How about
That's a
that?
fact.
Let's both lead with our minds and see what we talking about. Because I done been around. I done been over this road. I don't know how many times I lost count. And depending on what age you are, most likely, with you giving it out that freely to me, and you don't even really know who I am, you probably been on this road, crossed this road multiple times too. That's just me. That's just me.
Man, look, y'all have to find that person that you like, that you want to be with, that you don't look at her like shut the fuck up type shit. You know what I mean? You
I
need
don't want
one
a
of those.
robot. I don't want a robot. I don't want a
Right.
robot.
Bro,
You want somebody
man.
that's gonna pour into you the same as you gonna pour into them.
I don't want a robot
That's
at
how it's
all.
gonna work.
I do not. You gotta bring something to the table. You gotta bring something to the table, and it's not financial because I can take care of my damn self, and I make enough money to take care of another person for real. But
And I don't have to
you
say I'm
gotta.
masculine because I'm taking care of myself either.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. Specifically, is this the masculine energy that I bear? But do you have the feminine energy to balance what the fuck I got going on? And do I have the masculine energy to balance what the fuck you got going on? Because we can. I'm here to build with somebody, not fucking waste time just by humping in the bed. I'm past the fucking like rabbits. Like I'm past that shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm still a man, so I do get urges and shit, but it's not for every fucking body. I'm at the age where I can control my dick now. Like I can control my dick now.
Yeah, hey, you can tell when a nigga tired of getting burnt.
Jesus Christ.
Now nigga mature. Now he mature. I can control my dick now.
Man, if you get burnt at the age of
I did not say it like that, but I hear you.
If you get burnt at the age of 40, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, nigga.
Not really. Not really.
Hell no.
Depending on if you knocking down chicks
You
28, 29.
you supposed to be getting that take care of that back when you was like 17 to like 28. Yeah. But
I don't know,
age
bro.
40, nah, man.
And I mean, now look, I never been burnt. Thank God. Knock on wood. You know what I mean? Never had nothing. But if you knocking down, if you in the scene, if you hanging out, and like these hoes treacherous, bro. They treacherous.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
I'm
So
telling
BA
you.
is
I
right.
know.
They don't got they you know. Yeah, I know y'all know. See, I'm gonna keep it 100.
But no,
Younger, I was a savage. It was that. Never mind. I'm gonna stop it.
See, look, I always had a spirit of
Nah,
discernment.
hold on.
So I can tell
I'm gonna
if
get
she
off. Let's get off
whore,
women real
like,
quick. Let's get off women real quick. Fellas, you dirty dick niggas. Y'all be so thirsty. Y'all be so thirsty to be fucking on these whores, and they tell you they got shit, and you don't care. You do it anyway. The pussy so good, you go without a condom, and now you got it. Then you get comfortable, then you start cheating. Then you
Fine
pass it to
God.
the girl you cheating with.
Wait.
So let's keep it a
Okay,
hundred.
says fine
Y'all
God. That's
motherfuckers,
crazy.
y'all motherfuckers need to stop fucking on these hoes. It don't matter how bad she is. If she got something, just just pass it. Stop being thirsty, stupid niggas. Okay, that's how innocent people get shit because y'all here doing that. Man,
Capo, it did. It took me. I ain't gonna lie, Capo. It took me a minute to control myself. It took me.
Me
It
too.
took me a little minute. Like it took me into my late 30s to be able to be like, all
That's
right,
a fact.
like how much is too much pussy? Like it took me a minute,
That's
bro, until I was like,
That's a fact.
what am I doing? Like I woke up one day, like literally, I woke up one day, and no, I did not get burnt G-Robo, but I woke up one day and I was looking, and I don't know what the fuck. It was like something hit me in a fucking mirror, and then I so happily went and got fucking tested. I had to go. I got tested or whatnot, and of course I didn't have anything, but something told me get tested. And then when I got tested, it made me think even more like, what the fuck have I been doing? What the fuck have I been doing?
Now you're being a whore.
Facts. Facts. Exactly.
Man, it's okay for men to be whores. Sorry, we could just wipe our shit off.
It's okay. It's okay until you get to the age where you get tired of that shit.
Yeah, you get tired. But listen,
Yes,
when,
it gets tiring though.
look, Capo, when you said niggas need to stop being look, bro, I don't even know if niggas are, if it's just thirsty niggas. The more money you make, you
It has
gonna
nothing
be
to do
out.
with
You gonna see chicks. If you're not a homosexual, if you gonna be out, you gonna see chicks. You know what I mean? They gonna, if you hang out, if you drinking, if you like whatever partake, you're gonna be fucking, bro. That's just what's gonna happen, man. And depending on how much you hanging out and how much money you got and how, you know what I mean, how much you can keep going, man, you're gonna be smashing different chicks and friends of friends
Hey, bro,
and
can I ask you something?
But that's based on
If you
experience
was
though,
if
Mo.
you was
That's
if you was 20
experience.
if you was 20 24 years old and you was
bro.
dealing with a chick and the chick said she had chlamydia or she had like HIV or something, would you still deal with her?
Nigga, no. Nigga,
Okay,
I'm on
okay,
record
you're
of
okay,
threatening a
cool.
woman that
There
if
are
she gave,
guys out there that are doing that.
I don't know about them. That sounds ridiculous. If you tell me you got HIV, even with that fact that I just stated earlier, I
Can't even
still ain't gonna touch you with 10-foot pole. I don't even want to be in the same room with you. Respectfully.
that
No
can't even
disrespect.
I can't even fathom. I can't even think. Like imagine a woman coming up to me and we're talking. She's like, "Yeah, I have HIV." Yeah, but
Yeah,
and me still in my mind be like, "I still want to fuck." I
Now look,
can't.
wait,
I
wait,
can't
wait.
think. I can't.
Wait. Look, I was looking at that. What's that lady? One of them dating shows. There was a lady on there. She was an older lady. She said she had HIV for like 30 years, bro. 20, 30 years. Her fiance gave it to her, whatever, find out he was down her brother, whatever. But she was on a dating show. And she said she had dated guys and she'd tell them up front, like, hey, I'm HIV positive. She show them like how
what
she not
happened?
getting detected. She said niggas will deal with her for 6 months and the nigga disappear. I guess the nigga like,
Exactly what I said.
but
And
no,
you
no,
say you
no.
don't know nobody like that. You just brought up an example.
Well, yeah. But I'm talking about not just on some like smashing, like the nigga, like I guess whatever
That's what they did, and they
she
moved on.
made him feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know, but they dated. Like he was like dating her, and then I guess some in his mind, he must have been talking to. It's a mental thing. It got to be when if you dealing with somebody that got that, and then you like trying to trust her, which I don't know why you would trust her going into it. You know what I mean? I can be empathetic with her, but I couldn't be in a relationship with that. You know what I mean? And unfortunately for for somebody that got that
So it's a
situation,
no.
huh?
So it's a no, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I would be empathetic and like, damn, thank you for telling me for sure. Like for real, thank you. I appreciate that. Like you don't even know. Cause if I had to find out later, I was gonna kill your ass.
I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie though. Like I'm scared. I'm scared a lot of this pussy out here though too. I can't front. It's like it's
see?
scary out here. It's scary out here, bro.
Is
see?
that of the Transformers?
And then when I go back home, you feel me? And I don't know what it was about the last time I went back home, which was about a month ago.
Everybody got AIDS.
Like no, but I'm talking about the women that gave me them little looks, like, oh hey, like the women at the fucking store saying, oh hey, oh excuse me, and then looking at you like that trigger, that talk to me, that energy that they give you, saying to talk to me, start a conversation, that a lot of women do.
Mm-hmm.
I was fucking nervous, bro. I'm nervous, and it ain't nervous because of conversation. It's nervous because, like, I gotta learn you. You feel me? Like, I have to learn you, and I only have a short amount of time. So that means that with you knowing that I'm only here for about a week or a week and a half, that means that most likely we probably gonna fuck if I take it there, or if you take it there specifically, right? But
why though? Why is that the probability if you just met her? Like, why is that the?
Because I'm only telling you from my experiences.
No. I'm saying you don't have to smash her.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I don't have to smash, but I have to still get to know you, and I gotta know. Like,
you want me in your life. That's the only way we.
I don't know. I don't know if you got something. I don't know. That shit is scary, bro.
But BA, that's what I'm saying.
It's always been that way, but I didn't give a fuck when I was younger. I was just
You like shit, nigga. I go down there to the free clinic, take them little 14-day pills, and be back out here.
Them blue boys.
I don't know. I never had it, but I done heard about it. I done heard they give the
blue
pills
boys
for
back in the day.
Yeah,
wait a minute.
2 weeks.
Hold on. This G.A.M.E is a fool. This nigga just put himself in the scenario. Yeah, I go down to the clinic and they give me I take the.
I ain't saying nothing about I said that
I take the medicine for 2 weeks.
You didn't say that nigga BA. You didn't say
BA said I ain't trying to do it.
I just said them blue boys. I just said the blue boys.
BA said when he was younger.
I don't know about that.
No, BA said back when he was younger, he didn't care. And I said, you just go down there to that free clinic. Back, I mean, look, when I was younger, me and BA the same age. So
you
the
told
same
us
generation.
You never got burnt.
I never
or anything
did.
like that. So how did you take 2 weeks worth of medicine?
I didn't say I took 2 weeks worth of
You
medicine,
did.
Cap.
I can hear. I got both headphones on.
Cap, when BA said back in my young day, I ain't care, and I was like, yeah, you get burnt and go down there to the free clinic and take the 2 weeks worth of medicine. I'm messing with BA, Cap. Come on, man. I ain't said nothing about me. Listen, look, I got a homie. That nigga done had everything.
50 seconds. I'm a timestamp that at 3 minutes and
well, I can go back right now.
And 3 minutes. Go ahead, because you said you. Go ahead.
You know what, Mo. I'm gonna keep it 100 because I've been burnt one time in my life. I was burnt one time in my life, and you know where I got burnt? Augusta, fucking Georgia.
On your hand.
Augusta, fucking Georgia.
Where the chick was from?
The chick was actually, I don't know where the fuck she from, but it was a white girl. It was a white girl, but it was from Augusta, fucking Georgia.
Yeah, man, gotta be careful with the white girls. What's
big booty white girl? Was it chlamydia?
Oh, she was fucking with other niggas.
You had to
Yeah.
You went to the bad. Like a few days later, I got home back to Jacksonville, drove my ass back to Jacksonville, woke up, went to go pee. I was like, oh shit. And that's how I know about them blue boys. I took that shit for, I don't know if it was 14 days, but it was like
She had the
it was
strong shit then.
it was like
2
it's
days.
either 7 to 10 days or some shit. I don't remember because this was fucking 2000.
You probably ate that pussy too then.
Nah.
Right.
I never really
Yeah,
never mind. None of y'all business.
you was munching, nigga.
No, I was not munching. Especially at that age. At that age, I was not munching carpet at that age, bro. I was not doing it.
The white bitches always shade that pussy though. They was the first one like would get that get waxed. The first one I dealt with, they was waxed. Like the black chicks are like kind of shade, but the white girl getting that thing waxed. Yeah, them the good old days.
It was a bad
Nigga, you
white
doing
chick
it
too.
today.
She was like 6. She was actually, it's crazy because she was 6'2". She played basketball. 6'2", tall.
For who? Who's who for?
Augusta State. I think it's Augusta State. Something like that, but I know it was in Augusta. But yeah, bad white chick. But shit, bro.
She's bad, all right.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
bad.
anytime you see a bro who tall as hell and thick, oh, nigga, you better be careful with her, nigga.
Had
She
one of
had
those.
everybody trying to fuck on her. Everybody tried to fuck on her.
Thick, not shout out
I agree with
shout out to Angel Reese, but she wasn't Angel Reese. She was like
Angel
like
Reese.
she was really thick though.
What you think about Angel Reese?
She alright.
What about her?
She alright.
Alright, what you mean? Just alright?
She alright. Like she not like I don't look at her like I don't look at Angel Reese and be like,
oh my God,
she's
that.
like, oh my God, like she like I don't.
Did you see her on the runway?
Yeah, I seen her on the runway.
What does that mean?
She was
I'm asking.
the Victoria's Secret.
seen
Was
it.
it?
Yeah.
Was it Victoria's
I
Secret?
mean,
Yeah.
Look, when she was playing basketball, she came in and shit like that all the goddamn time.
She's beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong. She is a beautiful. She's a beautiful young sister. She just not like to me. I don't look at her and be like, oh my gosh, she bad. Like she.
No, I just asked I ain't asked you if you felt like oh my God, she bad. I just asked how you felt about it. I would
I know,
throw
and
her
I'm
ass
telling
in the
you.
buck. I'll throw her ass in the buck.
See, I'm back. Me years ago, I would say that I fuck the shit out of her years ago. Yeah, she was fuck like she was. She was.
I would have said that years ago too. I would say that
But
years
now,
ago too.
but now it's like, nah, she
yeah,
not my type. She not my
Nigga,
type.
I go with her.
You'll be with her, huh? He
I
said,
go.
"I'll go with
Because of her beauty or because of finances.
I think she's pretty.
Okay,
I
for
think
her
she's
beauty, for beauty. Yeah, she's
You'll
beautiful.
go
I
with
tell
her
you,
because she's
beautiful,
pretty.
definitely.
I don't know if
She's
I go
beautiful.
with her. I don't know if I would like I'm saying she's pretty enough for me to date her. But I don't know
Okay.
if I would and then what she is in life.
Would you marry her?
Exactly. That's what I guess.
I don't know.
I think that's what it is for me though.
Would you marry her? Fuck
I don't
dating
know.
Where
her.
she
Would you
is.
marry her?
It's
I
where
don't
she
know.
is in life, how she carry herself, and where she is in life. I see that shit. You feel me? From a distance, from an adult standpoint, I see that shit. Maybe if I didn't see that, I probably would look at her like, yeah, I fold her up. Like she'll get the business. But I don't like the way she be moving and all of that shit. It's like, no.
Well, see, I look at it like, she in a different territory. No other female basketball player been in this particular space.
Why did she have to use that though? Why couldn't she just play basketball?
Well, she want to be
and do
feminine,
what
bro.
everybody else.
She want to be famous. She want to be famous.
She been famous, like really, like she was
Or-
really
She
popular.
want to be
Women that-
not that famous. That's sports controversial
Yeah.
famous. She wants to be like supermodel and all that type famous as well. She trying to reach a whole
She wants
different
to do
think that wrong.
everything, but
Ain't nothing
but
wrong
play
with that. Ain't nothing
You
wrong
think
with it
so?
at all.
Cap, you think it's something wrong with her being a model? Because Naomi Campbell and Tyra, they were models. She just happened to be an athlete also.
She can do what the fuck she wants to do.
Tyra,
I don't care.
Ooh, Tyra back in the day.
Yeah.
You can't compare her to
different.
models that were actually models. She really needs to focus on the thing that we know her for. That's cool. You can do some branding, but you got a podcast. You trying
Bro,
to do all this.
You sound like that
all-
white
all
broad
the
that told
content,
LeBron,
all-
shut up and dribble, man. Come on, man.
I might, but it's not. I'm not doing that.
Man, that
I'm
girl
not
trying to
telling
make
her
some
to
money,
shut the-
man.
I
She
mean,
may
that's
let
cool. She has to do what
listen.
she got to do.
Look.
She has to take care of herself.
Listen. Let's
She's an
$75,000 a
adult.
year.
You
listen.
gotta
She
take care of
made,
yourself.
bro.
Do what you
Look at
gotta
the
do.
look at the fame and popularity that she has. She made less than $100 grand a year from
Mm-hmm.
the WNBA. So she just trying to make some money, man. Cause that WNBA shit ain't gonna last forever.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
You just told me you would marry her, so
I said I don't know. I don't know her, Cap. I gotta talk
you
to her.
would not.
I don't know.
No, you would not.
I don't.
Just by off you say she's pretty, that's not gonna do it for you for
That's why I said
the
I
rest
don't
of your
know.
life.
That's why I said I don't know. I would have to talk to her or get to know. You know what I mean? I can't just like I remember dudes
Of
used to
what
be
you
like
see
that.
of what you see now, fuck that. Well, what you see now, would you?
Would I marry a woman like her? Like if I had a woman that was like her
No,
that
would you
was like,
marry her?
I don't know, Cap. I can't. Cause we making it specific to
Judging
her.
off of what you see of her right now, all the stuff she's doing,
I don't
would
know,
you
Cap.
marry her?
Cause like I gotta know how mentality, how we function together, talk. You know what I mean? Deal with each other. Like it ain't just about the looks or what she got going on. I can look at her and say, yeah, she'll go in the buck if I catch her. But that's all I could I could gauge.
Watch this,
You
watch
know what I
this,
mean?
watch this. BA. What you've seen of Angel Reese right now, you can kind of gauge of what type of young lady she is. If you was that age, or not this age now because you're not on that, but if you was down there in that age, if you know what you know now, would you marry Angel Reese?
No. If I didn't know what I knew now, then I probably would, just because she was
You'll probably
popping.
smash.
I probably go all the way with her because I was young, dumb, and she might be able to put me on.
Now you see the difference from because he said he would. I'm not. I wouldn't have married her back then. You know what I mean? If I was a youngster like her age, I
I
wouldn't
was
have
an
married her.
opportunist. I was an
Yeah.
opportunist. I was young.
So yeah, so I have to. I gotta know the broad. Like I mean, I understand why she do what she do. Like she modeling, she got a podcast. I ain't even mad at. I want her to get all the money she can get, bro. Because nigga, she'll be Lisa Leslie. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. Candace Parker, she had to be Dyking now. Like ain't nobody gonna care what she Cheryl Swoops. Don't nobody care about what they got going on. They didn't make no money for real in the league. You know what I mean? So man, all the hate and scrutiny she get, man, make some money, man.
You know the crazy thing is, she's doing all that, and I don't even think she's making the same amount of money that Caitlin Clark is making. And
No, they
Caitlin
make
don't
the
have
same
to do
amount.
none
They make
Yeah,
the
they
same
make
amount.
yeah.
They
of
make the
but
same
Caitlin
amount.
don't have to do none of that. How about that?
Well,
Nah, Caitlin got a big ass
she
what
got a
is it,
Nike
20
deal.
20 million, 25 million, something like that.
Exactly. She
But
don't
she
need
got
to go
But
out
we know why
there
though.
and
We
show
know
off her
why.
body to have this
but
sex
Caitlin ain't got no
appeal.
damn body,
And
man.
that
but Clark but
I understand that.
Caitlin look like Caitlyn
Angel Reese
Jenner.
I am just
Angel
talking
Reese got a
about as
contract too
far
with
as
Nike. She got a Nike contract too.
I'm
Angel
just
got a
talking
Reebok.
about as
Oh,
far
Reebok.
as
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
you don't have to
She
always
just got that
bring
this year.
your sexuality to get attention.
Bro, she being a young
That's
girl.
all I'm
She got
saying.
all the young girls show their
No, that's
body
a
anyway.
that's an excuse. That's an excuse. That's where we
Bro,
need to start. That's where it starts from.
bro. Man, listen, we can't
What are
get
you talking
old
about?
and then judge the youth from
I'm
being
not.
young, man.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
how
that, but
I look at it for the young. Yeah,
that's
I
where it
look at it from
starts
that
from,
aspect.
though.
I can't judge her. Like, I'm not saying
To.
she's good or
We're
bad
not.
because she
I'm
young.
not trying to. I'm not trying to judge her. I'm not. My thing is, at that age, you, young lady, don't have to sexualize yourself for money, for attention, for anything.
What
You
did she
don't.
do? What did she do that
That's
sexualized herself?
all. That's all
She
I
does
am
sexual.
saying.
She does
Like what?
sexualize
Tell me
herself.
what?
Yeah, I'm about to go.
Like her.
No, don't answer this question. Don't answer this question.
Yeah, I want to know.
Pictures like she remember when her. See, this is it's hard for me to go against the grain when it comes to her specifically because she was young saying this, but she says that I forgot the term that she used about being sexualized, but she used a term, a popular term too. I can't think of it, but she got on that. She got behind that mic. She started crying, saying, "I can't believe that. I hate how they're trying to sexualize," and some other term she used. And then as soon as she got to the league, she started wearing all of this provocative shit. She started wearing these bikinis. She started doing all of this stuff. Like, look at me, look at my body. Like she got on that type of time. So
She wore a bikini.
multiple, not
No,
just
we're not.
bikini, but
We're not talking about
like
the runway. We're
yeah,
not.
we're not
This
talking
is
about the run. No,
before
no,
all
no,
that.
no. We're talking about out like
That's the reason why she got what
short
she got.
skirts,
Short
What
skirts.
are you talking
all of
about?
that. Like yeah,
Wait,
she
wait.
started wearing all this provocative stuff.
But
No,
that's
no,
not what the
G-Mo,
people her age
G-Ro.
group wear. That's not what they wear.
No, I'm sure everybody in the age group don't wear that.
Not every single person, but I'm
Here
saying
lies the
Exactly.
that's a
problem.
That's the
popular.
point.
It's popular
And
clothes for her age group.
here's lies the problem. It's not popular age. It's not popular attire for an age group. Half butt ass naked. No.
Bro, I was in Target
What are you
yesterday,
talking
and I
about?
walked past the aisle,
But
and the
that's
girl
the problem, though.
ass cheek was out.
You're making it. You're normalizing. That's the
I'm
fucking
not
problem.
normalizing it, bro. When we
What
were
are you
coming
talking
up,
about?
niggas would have baggy clothes on or sagging their pants, and our parents be like, "Man, pull that shit up. What the hell y'all got on?" Or the girls, whatever was more provocative than whatever our parents were wearing, they hated it. But you got to let the youth be the youth.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
Of
gonna say
course.
she's trying to overset. That's what they wear.
But even if that is the case, like you're saying, that's still sexualizing. That's still stimulating men to look at her a certain type of way. You can't. There's no way around that.
I mean, yeah, they want to get looked at, but listen,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You want to get looked at in a certain type of way.
She don't
when
like
Lil
that shit.
Kim, look, when Lil Kim was on MTV with one titty out, with something on her nipple.
Yeah.
You can't put
That was the 90s.
Kim was always a hoe.
We seen Janet Jackson on the Super Bowl let a nigga pull the tit out with a damn thing on the nipple.
Yeah.
Like
she didn't let him do that.
03, she was 40.
Yeah.
She didn't let him do that.
So why we tripping off a young girl?
We're not
Ain't
about
nobody.
to paint narratives.
Well, Capo, like
she
acting
didn't
like
do that.
she's trying to do something. She being a
She
youngster,
didn't
man.
do that.
Let her
She
grow.
didn't
We
do
don't
that.
let the youth grow, bro. Like a lot of the elders
No,
did us like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the youth.
And we tried to
let them grow. But
Bro,
we're not
we can go
gonna.
back
We
to
don't.
look.
I'm not about to have my daughter
Capo.
running around half-ass naked.
Capo.
Fuck what you talking
When
about?
you was coming up,
You don't have
Lil
kids
Kim,
though.
look,
You
Lil
don't
Kim,
understand it though.
That
You
ain't
have
got
that
nothing to do with it, bro.
You have that mindset because you have no kids.
That's fine. You could do
I'm
that
just
with
telling you.
She not
There's
your
a
kid
difference.
though.
There's a
She not
difference.
your-
I have a daughter.
But what's her name is not your kid though.
It does not matter. My mindset is because I've raised a daughter.
That's the person you need to tell how to dress.
There's a difference.
You could tell her she over
I
sexualizes
do.
herself. You can't say this about a girl. This is what they wear. Now, if you catch your own kid, leaving out the house and changing and doing that, then you put your foot in the ass. That's what you're supposed to do. But we talking about with society, what they're doing now.
I don't give
That's
a fuck
what the
with
youngsters
society.
do.
I don't give a fuck what they got it going on.
Bro, when I was growing up, when
That's
Lil
why my
Kim,
kids. That's why my kids are doing what they doing because
Look.
I taught them don't give a fuck about society. What
That's
the
what
fuck
you
they
supposed
got
to, though.
going on?
Yeah,
Nah,
but that don't
I
mean
know
you
I
go
do,
judge other
but
people,
everybody else don't though.
That don't mean you go judge and
Nobody's
put the girl
judging
down.
nobody. You're not gonna do that. I'm not judging nobody.
You put that young girl down, man.
I know. Hey, it is what it is.
And I don't even know if she got a dad. I don't know about her family structure, but she just trying to get to it, bro. She
This
just trying to
nigga
get
put his
to it.
tape on. ABA. This nigga put his tape on.
Nah, I'm just saying because I know
right here.
if we look at Lil Kim, Lil and Lil Kim probably the same age. Lil Kim was on the cover of that what's the name with a pussy hole out. I remember my mama like, what the hell is this? Right now, she act like Pam Grier didn't exist, and when titties out all on the movies when she was growing up, well, that was her girl. Like she had like Diana Ross one out here with the thighs all out, pussy busting through the whatever. We get older and we forget that we had the same stuff. That's all I'm saying, Cap. And you're not wrong, but I'm saying I can't say she trying to do something. You know what I mean? I think this is what She got a design what you call it? A fashion, what they call
I
it, man?
tell my daughter, you don't need to show your body off to anyone.
That's what you're supposed to do, Cap. I'm not saying you wrong. You
You don't
right.
need to be out here to be sexualized because of your body. Because that's all these these niggas don't want. Nah, you're respected, you're loved. You know what you don't need that attention at all. So if you go out and do what you do, just know there's things that come with that. But nah. I'm not trying to diss her. I'm not trying to shame her. No, none of that. I'm very blunt. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? If you can't hear the message, then you don't need to be here on this. You don't need to be here. Sometimes we gotta take our ego out of shit and just do what's fucking right and stop following society. That's why we're in the predicament we are now.
Let's reel this back in, fellas. Let's reel this back in because we are 3 hours and 22 minutes in. Didn't expect to go this long. We do have our crush of the week. We definitely have our crush of the week. Did you want to start it, Capo?
My crush of the week is very simple. You know what I mean? This lady is a true talent. This lady, her music, I can listen to. She be getting me hype because she be talking her shit. She don't give a fuck about none of you bitches, and she'll tell you that. You know what I mean? I gotta go back. I gotta reel it back to back in the days, back in my street days. You know what I mean? She's grown up now,
Still looking good too.
and she was looking very beautiful.
Beautiful is crazy.
You know what I mean? The MVP of Versus last night. No Limit versus Cash Money. My crush of the week. Y'all better go listen to her music, man. Mia X. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. It was very good to see you on that stage and you outshined the whole No Limit, except for Snoop. Snoop, you know, Snoop is Snoop. But for that moment, you outshined everyone over there with your rapping ability. Okay, you wasn't out of breath. It's like it was refreshing to see you. It was actually refreshing to see all of them together. Well, not all of them, but the ones that were there. It was refreshing to see all of that. But yeah, this is my crush of the week right here. Shout out to Mia X. I think she about to be dropping some new shit. So be looking out. That's mine.
Shout out to Mia X.
I'm starting bringing real women up here, man. Go ahead.
All right. All right.
Speaking of real women,
this woman right here is she's I don't know, like I was inspired seeing Mia X last night do what she did and I just wanted to keep it hip hop. This one particular woman, I didn't grow up listening to all of her music or whatnot because
I
she was
did.
just a bit before my time. But definitely in the early '90s, I was hip, and I would
She
see her
wanted a roughneck.
everywhere. She wanted to
She wanted
keep on,
rough.
keep. She wanted to keep. She wanted to keep on. That's what I'm gonna say. Keep on, which is another one of my joints. But as this woman got older and she matured, um, she she became she became even better. She became even better, not just from a physical aspect, but she she like she became like her feminine energy just started like going crazy, going crazy. I don't know how old she is because I didn't look up her age yet, but I know she close to 60. She should be close to 60, mid
I think she
50s.
like 56. I think she just had a
56.
birthday about a week or
She
two
just had a
ago.
birthday. Yeah. But like for the last 20 years or so, she's still been making music. And I know her music hasn't been everybody listening to the younger culture of music, understanding as far as hip hop.
Voice of BET.
Yeah. Like she goes and she does hip hop summits and all of that. Like she hip hop seminars. Um she be in movies now. She be in shows now. She's doing an actress thing. She's on tour currently. She just actually dropped an album. But it's none other than the beautiful MC Light. And I know a lot of y'all, a lot of y'all youngins don't know who MC Light is, but MC Light is someone that I hold dear to my heart, and not just because not just because she's physically aesthetic. You feel me? She's a beautiful woman, gorgeous, but she has maintained that engine. And for when you talk about female hip hop, she's one of the pioneers that helped push it forward.
That's a
She's
fact.
definitely one. And she's been putting in that work for the past 40 years of music, still doing it. And yeah, man, this woman right here, man, this is a real sister right here. So shout out to MC Light. That is my crush of the week.
And shout out her wife too.
Yeah, she ain't got no wife.
That's a fact.
She for sure slick dyking.
You think so? Just because of her mentality, you think so?
Her mentality? Because
Yeah, just because of like how she carry herself. Is that why you think that?
I thought everybody knew that.
She don't got no wife, man. She ain't got no wife, man.
Well, her partner. But she just turned 55 October 11th.
Yeah.
She a Libra too. So shout
I
out to
thought
she probably crazy as shit.
she was married. She married though, ain't she? Hold up, now you got me.
I mean, nah.
So
Yeah, she's married.
she's married. All right. Because I'm like,
she got divorced 2023.
Oh, she just got divorced. She got divorced too a couple years ago, but yeah, all right.
Yeah.
It was to a man though.
Yeah. What old girl name? I just Candace Parker. She used to be married too. She
Nah,
got her little wife. She got her
we're not
little
gonna.
wife.
You see how he did that?
Cheryl Swoops used to be
So-
married too.
so
She got her wife.
Correct yourself for the show because we always get backlash for some stupid shit you said.
Niggas always get something I say.
ahead.
That's crazy.
It is always. So go ahead and say apologize to MC Light for saying he was married to a woman. Go ahead.
Oh, well, that was a joke. I thought, well, MC.
No. They might not take it as a joke. So apologize.
I apologize. MC Light, you know I love you. I love MC Light.
Yeah,
but
you didn't hear what she said back in the day. She wanted a roughneck. Did you think she wanted a butch or something, a dyke or something?
Well, yeah. She that was a play. That was a little play. Like, hey, he talk about wanting a man, cause niggas want to like you. We need to kind of cross over. Same thing with that Brad when she came out with that bathing suit on. Now she done had a baby for a woman. Come on, man. Like, baby, this is my thing with the people that's the women. Just go ahead and come on out, baby. We already know.
You're attaching it to people that are not the same. So
I'm saying
just can't let us. He just can't let it.
In
he
our
can't
community,
just let us just
bro.
salute.
Yeah,
he just can't let us salute her.
I just
He
said
gotta bring
salute
up.
her.
You started talking about her sexuality though.
Yeah, so her so I told her wife.
I said, I mean her partner. Her
Her
partner.
partner. Yeah, like we don't know who her partner is and what she own. We just saluting her for being the crusher of the week. That's all. But I hear what you're saying though.
Hold on.
Yeah, salute to her partner. Her and her partner. You know, her partner. Yeah.
He even say partner at first. He said salute to his wife.
MC Light has addressed rumors about her sexuality, confirming she has experimented with women, but stating
That's
she
not
is
the
not a
same.
lesbian.
That is not the that is not the
So-
same. That is not the same what you came out your mouth, nigga. Don't try to see. This is what bitches do. Take
She
accountability
stated
for
she
being
has
wrong.
experimented with her
and stop
sexuality.
going on with your stupid ass narrative to make you right. Stop it.
What? What's my narrative that's stupid?
You heard it.
She said she experimented with her sexuality.
You said that was her wife. You're talking about some
I said partner.
experiments.
And I
No, you
changed
said
the
wife first.
partner.
And then you changed the partner. Why you arguing like a bitch though?
Yeah.
This is what bitches do. We're men. You don't got to do this shit.
Arguing like a
Stop.
bitch.
Stop it.
Yo, salute to everybody out there watching. Get your game
I'm
up.
not calling
This is
you a bitch. You
episode.
arguing like one.
I wasn't
I was-
arguing at all, nigga. What you talking about?
Get
I
your
just-
game up.
I just went
Episode
straight to Google
312.
and confirmed what I said. She stated she has experimented with her sexuality.
That didn't confirm what you said, sir. Stop.
Listen,
Yo,
Yeah,
I don't
cool.
want to get into that.
if
Let's not even.
look,
get-
wait. If everybody
wait.
wait. If everybody has
So we
speculation,
can go move on.
then she confirmed.
I'm
I
tired of hearing this
experimented.
bullshit.
Why you mad at me?
I'm
Because
tired
I'm
of
like,
hearing this
okay.
bullshit.
No, I don't want to talk about her sexuality at all. It's all good.
Right. Like,
Forget about it.
what
Forget about
what
her
did it have to
sexuality.
do with anything?
No sexuality talk today.
It ain't had nothing to do with it. I just said shout out to her partner. I rock with her.
It went
Real
from a
talk.
partner. It went from wife to partner to partner. It's crazy.
A partner. You know what I mean? Because I might have overstated when I said wife. Because hey, if it ain't your wife, she might hit 2-3 women. You know what I mean?
Or she might have a boyfriend.
We
don't know. We don't know.
We don't want to talk about her sexuality.
We don't know. She might have a boyfriend.
This is what we
Anyways,
talk about. You be getting us in trouble.
Mo, appreciate you for pulling up, sir. What are you got any last words for the people?
I did want to address a couple of things you had said earlier, but I'll just say
You talking about the indigenous part with the land and not being from Africa?
No, about the kids.
About
getting
the kids
kicked out at 18.
Oh yeah. That's a big thing. It's a big thing in our
That's
community.
not true. That's not true, bro.
Oh, shit.
Cause we can't be Pookies and Ray Rays and niggas that live with their mama forever to now we get kicked out at 18. That ain't true, bro. That's like
true.
That's a trope.
I'm
not
saying,
true.
how you gonna take? But based off of my experiences in my communities and my areas, I'm only speaking from my situation. I never gave out numbers or anything from that. I'm just saying that's what's been projected. That's been projected, and that's what I've went through. That's what I've seen around me. That's all I'm saying.
That ain't what you said. You said that's a thing. You just said.
I'm telling you.
We're not gonna do this, Mo. No,
I'm telling you what it is, though. Right now, even if I didn't say that earlier, I'm telling you what it is right now.
Mo, there's a difference between this argument. No, you can't tell this motherfucker what he said, and you can't acknowledge what you said.
Nigga, I was listening.
It's cool, Capo. He's asking. He wanted to know what I meant by that, and I'm telling him what I meant.
No, I didn't want to know what you meant. I heard what you said, and
I'm telling. Yeah,
now you clarified that you from your experience.
I'm
clear. What you said
exactly.
at first.
But you know now.
Yeah, but I'm saying so. You should have said that earlier.
And I'm telling you now.
Make a blanket statement for the whole black community.
I'm telling you. But I'm telling you.
I'm talking about the black community.
You should have said she was married to a man.
Bro,
that's what you
should
have said.
There's some serious
How
shit.
dare you?
That
That's
was
you're a hypocrite right now.
That was jokes.
They don't know that.
Who is they?
The black community.
Jokes,
no, let me stop.
These motherfuckers be believing in your.
That's serious. So that's a blanket statement like that. That's not overall for the black community. You can say you've experienced that, but that ain't overall for the black community.
That's what that's not only did I experience it, but that's exactly that's been portrayed via television and things that I've watched.
Other niggas that be regurgitating shit We can look at statistics and all that shit where people studied it, and we'll find that that's not true. But and I could do that, but I just wanted, you asked me what I wanted to touch.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
and the
definitely,
thing,
definitely.
and you brought up the people that that's not true either.
What part?
About
What part?
the Jewish community.
What about the Jewish
The
community?
thing about the Jewish community with
You
this,
talking about with the money? With the money?
they control the world. That's not true. They don't control nothing. Nigga, they like a 0.1% of the world. They don't control.
Yeah, and they control the
they
freaking
control?
Federal Reserve. Who do we get our money from? Now, I'm not going to get into this conversation with you because we can get into a debate about it.
Who owns Federal Reserve?
Trying to stop it.
Did you know that the Rockefeller? Do you know that it's multiple families that own it? It's multiple families that own it.
What's the families?
I wish I could just bring out everything, but the Rockefellers, I believe, own a portion.
You don't have to.
We were the Illuminati talk.
Yeah. I'm the Illuminati talk.
Nigga with the Illuminati talk. Listen, nigga, they own the largest bank in the world or the bank in the country is Bank of America.
Yes, which is a subsidiary of multiple other different banks.
The largest bank in America is Bank of America. The person that sits atop the board is Warren Buffett. He's not a Jewish man. The largest bank that the Jewish
Warren Buffett does not sit
so Bank of America is not under
so
the
Warren Buffett.
It's under the Berkshire Group, which Warren Buffett run. He's
what about BlackRock and these other companies?
Yeah,
because he's talking about subsidiaries. We're talking about portions. Because you're talking about portions.
Wait.
We're talking about who got the most portion, like who owns the most of it.
Who owns BlackRock, that the Finkel, he is the chairman of BlackRock. That's not a bank. That's
it's not, but you don't have to be a bank to own one.
I'm speaking about a bank. I'm speaking about bank. Yeah. I specifically said bank because you said they run all the money, blah blah blah, and all that shit.
Federal Reserve, the government.
They don't own the Federal Reserve.
No, I know they don't. No countries own.
You talking about the families that established the Federal Reserve of the United States? They did the Vatican.
There is no. It's not. I'm not talking about a Federal Reserve of just the United States because there's multiple Federal Reserves.
That's
but the Federal Reserve that we go through.
I just said United States, and I said we're talking about the Vatican. I know all the Illuminati talk too, bro.
I'm not even. I don't even know anything about the Illuminati. That's the Illuminati.
Right. The people that established Rockefeller,
Rothschilds,
the
Z's, the Orsinis.
Okay. Those families don't own the Federal Reserve. It's owned by groups of people.
That's what I said.
And it's not just these so-called Jewish people. It's not just them. It's other people that own parts of this stuff. So they don't just own the largest portions in the federal. And then by them owning the Federal Reserve, yeah, they can own the Federal Reserve, but what that control them? They can't just say we finna shut off the money. They print the money. They print
exactly.
We go to them. They don't control the money.
Okay.
They print the money. They don't control the money. The money is controlled by the United States government. That's why we can go say, hey,
they gotta go
make
print
us some more money. We go to them. Now they were smart in monopolizing printing money and circulating money in and out. They don't have any power to say, hey, we ain't gonna make no more money for y'all. Fuck y'all. What y'all gonna do?
Because we're not back from gold anymore.
That's cool, but I'm talking about you now. You making
so that's the power, but
you using a non sequitur. I'm talking about
that's not a non
printing money. They don't leverage any power.
That's a part. That's a
what
part
power
of
do
this
they leverage
equation.
because they print money? Tell me, what power do they leverage because they print money over the world? If they ever would.
If we don't have money to print, if the U.S. no longer uses money, which doesn't have the money to keep up with the numbers of people that are here when it comes to. I'm not about to get into this because we're gonna talk about another thing.
Yeah, because you ain't got no answer, nigga.
I do. Oh that's my gosh! Now I don't have an answer. It's not as simple as a blanket statement,
bro. What power do they leverage?
It's
because they print money. What's the power that they leverage?
Shout out
All
to
I'm saying is
G.A.M.E,
this,
Mo.
bro. Look. All I'm
Shout
saying is
out
this:
to
if they got so
G.A.M.E.
much power, they won't have to depend on the United States to
They
help
don't just
them
depend on. They don't just depend
control.
on the United States. They depend like
Bro,
it's a whole
they
bunch.
literally
It's a whole
have.
bunch of countries.
If we said we ain't dealing with
I'm confused when
Israel,
you say what's that? The
They don't just depend on the United
United
States.
States.
So
What is the
no,
United
it's
States though?
well, we got our
What is
military. We control the reason Israel or their people in general are able to move around the way they are now is because of the United States. If we decide to say, look, we ain't fucking with you, get it how you live, and
that's
y'all
because of the
niggas, we
Federal
come.
Reserve.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Shouts out to
Bro,
G.A.M.E,
look, I'll tell you what I'm
Capo.
gonna do. I'm just gonna pull all the shit up and I'm gonna debunk. Next time y'all have a show, I'm just gonna bring all the
Thank you.
shit out
Do that.
and I'm
Do
gonna
that.
send
If
it
we
to
go,
you. Because with the
this is not
conspiracy
the
theory shit, bro, we
this
gotta
is
deal
not
with.
the
I just
show to
don't.
do that on.
Okay, I just send it to you in your group in the chat because all that the
to-
conspiracy shit, bro. Like we gotta, you know what I
He
mean? Them
say
niggas
no.
don't run nothing, bro. I'm telling you, they don't
They
run
don't run.
anything.
They don't run anything. Not even
No,
Who
Hollywood.
runs
they
It's
it? Who
cool.
just
It's
runs
they
cool.
it?
It's
yeah, they
cool.
Hollywood ain't nothing though.
Who runs
They
it? Who
leverage
runs it?
their power.
G-Mo,
Even
who
though
runs
we
it?
got,
white
even though we
supremacy.
take, why we
Who?
taking care of the chosen? Like why is
They
America
ain't
in bed with
chose
the
by
chosen?
nothing.
I'm
That
saying like I'm not saying that
Who
they
runs
chose.
it?
I'm not saying I don't think they're chosen, but I'm just saying the so-called. Like why are we? Anyways, because I can go. I can really
because if that
debate
was
you
the
on this
case,
all day.
why was these niggas ended up in gas tanks and getting burnt the fuck up? That was just 60 years ago. That wasn't that long, 80 years ago. 75 years ago. That wasn't that long ago. They needed us to create a state for them. What did they snap their fingers and make niggas be like, oh Lord Jesus, we got to. They had Hollywood back then too. You know that, don't it? Nigga, the Federal Reserve was back then. That started in the 20s. It was still
Uh,
rich motherfucking Jews going in the gas chambers. Like this is like we gotta look, that's white supremacy talking points, bro, to try to change the narrative to it's the Jews.
all right, that's
No,
cool.
The
G-Mo,
Jewish
this is
people are white people.
hold on, BA.
I'm talking about
This is
extremists.
G-Mo. This is G-Mo. This is him. Uh, this is Capology Facts. I appreciate everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe. This is BA.
Yes.
Get your bars up media. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. We appreciate y'all being here. We apologize for G-Mo. He gets in his bag. It be weird sometimes, but this is not the time tonight, and it's time to go. So I appreciate everybody once again. So any last my last words is just find somebody that really like you.
Yes.
And is gonna do any and everything to make sure you are happy. That's all I gotta say. BA, do you have your last words, please? Thank you.
Just to piggyback off of what Capo was saying, this is specifically for the men. Find a woman who likes you more than you like her. Those are the ones. Those are the ones. Those are the ones. That's my recommendation. Whether what you do with your own time or who you chase, you can do that. But when you what I've witnessed and what I've experienced, even though I fucked off a lot of shit just being young and stupid and dumb, I noticed that the women who were more into me are the ones that than I was of them, even though I was into them, but they were just into me even more. I noticed that they're the ones that stick around, and they're the ones that actually tolerated everything. And when they came down to it, when all the smoke settled and everything was fucking burnt up, they were still there, trying to make it build and trying to build and help clear up everything. Didn't leave a nigga by himself. But the ones who did have some sort of type of conditions that I liked more than they like me, those are the ones that I end up chasing. And usually when you go on that type of chase, you end up usually wasting a lot of time, or you end up catching them. And once you catch them, you put in what you put in, and they ended up elevating, and you elevate with them, and then they end up leaving or on some bullshit because they end up pulling the Aisha Curry. But that's a whole different story. With that being said, that's all I got. Salute to everybody. Mo, you got any last words?
Look, shout out BA Cap. You a cap ass nigga, man. Before look,
This
I'm
is
gonna say
this
this.
is my
Wait,
show, nigga.
I know.
Fuck.
I know, and I rock with you heavy. But the other week when I had Sunshine Anderson, you said she was fat. Something you said about her. But I remember prior to that, you told me ain't no Jill Scott slander. And I don't know what she is, nigga. If Sunshine Anderson fat, nigga, what is Jill Scott, nigga?
So who said that though?
That's a little football. You, nigga.
Who said? I've never said that.
When I said Jill Scott, you like, no Jill Scott slander up here.
That's the fact. But I didn't say nothing about Sunshine Anderson. I didn't say she
when I said that was my crush of the week, you said, "Oh, she fat ain't or some shit."
I never said that. I never said that. Sorry. One of your delusional ass stories like a bitch do.
Man, you know I be having receipts, man. This nigga been calling me too many bitches too, Cap.
I didn't call you bitches. I didn't call you bitches. I said you've been doing too much shit.
You can call me 3 or 4
different
kinds of bitches too.
I'm gonna need you to stop. Because that's a narrative and a story
tell that nigga I be having receipts.
Pull up the receipts and I'll go live and apologize.
You be pulling up receipts, but you gotta show them.
He don't.
Show the receipts.
Pull the receipts, nigga. I bet you don't have none. The money on it. Shut that lip real quick.
So we gonna ride out with Capology Facts. Fold You Back Part 2. Salute, peace and love to everyone, and we up out of here.
Ooh. You fold in love like laundry, huh? But I'm still the crease that you can't press out. Folding my heart like you fold your clothes. Me with the lies that nobody knows. You talk peace but your eyes still cold. Posting quotes like you healed your soul. You found calm but I found clarity. You changed names but you kept that energy. Try to play peace, try to play grown, but your new vibes still sound like home. You say you're done, that's fine, that's cool, but you still hum my name when you're in that mood. You can hide behind that self-love face, but you got my fingerprints all in the clay. You folded me but I fold you back. Turned your shade into all my tracks. You talk calm but your voice still cracks. Every time you tell the world you're done with that. You folded me but I flipped the pain. Turned that hurt into my champagne. You say you grew, girl, that's cap. You folded me once, I don't fold back. You love the story, not the truth. Play to heal, but you miss the proof. Talking freedom, but your chains still show. Every time my song come on, I know. You say you're peaceful, but you peek my page. Watching me glow through your quiet rage. Don't need closure, I close that chapter. You lost the king, now chase the answer. You folded me down to your guilt and pride. Now I'm too strong to stay inside. You say you good, I don't buy that line. Cause peace don't lie when it's real this time. You folded me, but I fold you back. Turned your pain into all my plans. You talk cold, but I know that act. You folded me once, I don't fold back. You folded me, yeah, you folded me. Now you scroll through memories slowly. You say you free, girl, that's cap. You folded me once, I don't fold back. Yeah. You folded me, but you never erased me. I just living in the crease you made.